It is game 2 of this 3-game set between the Savannah Bananas and the Party Animals in Truist Park. A thrilling 3-1 victory last night has the Animals a win away from taking the series, while the Bananas are desperate to stop their 4-game losing streak.
Biko, it's reminiscent of the game of life. Friend, losses, what are they if not the lessons to sweeten the pot of victory? And for a time such as this, a moment of opportunity in the breast of Hotlanta, the city of magic, well, more accurately, the home of Magic City, known for its sexy, smoking hot lemon pepper wings. And to what do we owe the pleasure of approaching the precipice of a Party Animal Series win? Welcome to the Bananaball Championship League. And welcome inside the Rage Cage. I'm Drake Toll, here to hold your hand or your beer for the next 2 hours of greatness alongside Bananaball legends Biko Scala and our sports statistical support Josh Talevsky. Wow, I don't know what happened there. That's kind of, something came over me, man. My bad. Whatever else you got, dog. Whatever else you got. That's on me.
Do not apologize.
We're running again? Are we still?
That's perfect.
We're live.
No, we're live.
We're live. Okay.
We're live. This is the broadcast. No redos.
Did you like the precipice part?
I loved the precipice part.
Ooh, wow.
I've always been a big precipice guy.
Wow. All right. Magic City, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll get you. I've gotten to witness that from afar, watching on my laptop and my phone so many times. Experiencing that in person, completely different.
I look good.
You look unbelievable, and as do you, YouTube. Welcome in to some Saturday night Bananaball. As I said at the top, the second game of this 3-game series, and what a battle these two teams had last night. The Party Animals 3-1 victors.
Yeah, an incredibly complete game, and that has been the lack of the Party Animals' MO this season. They've struggled to finish games, and they struggle to start games, they struggle to win games, and they nixed last weekend's Demons from Las Vegas, a big win over the Bananas, and it does just mean more when you beat the Bananaball Championship League's #1 team and your old arch rival.
And more of the same for the Bananas across this 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, you just feel that the Bananas getting in their heads a little too much, especially offensively. They struggled yet again with guys in scoring position, and when you can't hit, it makes those defensive mistakes even larger, as that allowed 2 walk-offs to the Party Animals last night as they grabbed that 3-1 win.
Well, we can talk about it until we're blue in the face. It's a whole lot different for you to get to feast your own peepers on what occurred last night here in Truist Park. Chipper Jones opening the ceremonies, rocking the Party Animals jersey. He said free heater, and he throws a strike. What a way to kick it off. And yeah, the Party Animals go wild.
Look, I said it last night. Him coming out in the Animals jersey was a massive surprise. Huge for this franchise, and defense? Reese Hampton's just like that.
That's one of the best behind-the-back catches I've seen in my Bananaball career.
Yeah, it was amazing to see from Reese Hampton. A very hot start for the Party Animals. And you know what? They continue to bring out the big guess as Kirby Smart was able to reunite with his former defensive back, Jake Skull. Wound up grounding into this fielder's choice and trick play. But the hustle from Skull really played. He would wind up getting to second base on a wild pitch and then coming to score on the TJ Reeves single into right center that put the Animals on the board first.
Yeah, that was the early momentum this team needed after a sappy Las Vegas, and they had it. Then Garrett Delano was dealing. Top of the second, though, Kyle Jackson, who's been a Party Animals killer, puts the Bananas right back in that momentum category.
Yeah, that was his team-leading 9th extra base hit of the year. But, oh boy, if you go back and look at that one, maybe a tough call on Bill Leroy. It's called strike 3 from Vincent Chapman. And then with 2 outs in the bottom of the inning, Ziggy, he thought he had it. He thought he had the backwards between the legs scoop would have been fantastic. And then Dustin Baber makes the Bananas pay for the trick play missed. An unearned run against Austin Drury and a 2-0 Party Animals lead.
Baber came into the night hitting 167. Now he feels like he's got the momentum, that kind of cocky edge back. And again, the defense, Reese Hampton's range. The bats were working, the defense was working, namely early in this game, because that's where the Animals did the bulk of their scoring.
Now you got Reese Alexiadis here in the top of the 4th, and you see more great D from those Party Animals. Jason Swan, the over-the-shoulder grab to back Garrett Delano. One of the more beautiful plays on the night that wasn't just a trick play for the boys in black and pink.
And then top of the 5th, 2 runners on, and Jackson Olsen bounces into the 4-6-3 double trick play, double play.
Electric again, and look, the Party Animals' ability to, again, strike early in this game, but you see they haven't scored a point in a couple innings. There's a rack flip. Now it's the momentum, the trick plays. It's creeping back toward the Savannah Bananas. Could they rally and destroy the Party Animals' dreams? That's what the Animals have dealt with in recent losses.
Yeah, Nanners trying to earn the equalizer point for the first time since March 8th against the Firefighters. They had gone 8 straight games as the visiting team without earning it. Kelsey Whitmore has now retired all 11 of the batters she has faced this year, and Ziggy with the trick play there. And then again, the Bananas with runners in scoring position. They cannot come through. Garrett Delano, 6 shutout innings. He was magnificent.
Yeah, and the Bananas still without a hit with a guy in scoring position here this month. The Danny Hosley ball four sprint. The only way that they were able to drive in a run last night, but Jake Lielios able to staunch some bleeding, striking out Dakota Stilts, all Britain, and then Ryan Cox, bottom of the inning, tries to gun down Mark Smith at home plate, but it leads to the Animals tying the frame.
Yeah, the Animals hold off the Bananas in the 7th. If the Bananas win that inning and win the equalizer, you're looking at a 2 points to 2 points ball game. Instead, after the 8th, and thanks to this, the Party Animals with themselves take a 3-1 lead into the 9th, and that 1-point cushion is so big for a team that's blown 8 saves going into yesterday's contest. You needed some insurance and a cushion. The Animals got it, but with no thanks to the fans.
Right, Danny Hosley getting the foul out to the fans, but it was the 2-strike hitting. It was an 0-2 count. Bloomer got the double to start the rally. 0-2 count. Jake Skoll, fantastic piece of hitting, flips it out to left, and it's a 3-1 game going to the 9th.
Yeah, and that's when the Party Animals, you know, they're starting to get a little shaky. 2 guys in scoring position. Peter Holden trying to hold the door against Bill Leroy, and this one lifted in the air to left field. Tanner Thomas would run over, make the catch in foul territory, and the Animals would give the Bananas a 4th straight loss this season.
We're saved! It's a save! We have not seen a lot of those this season for the Animals, and the pitching staff was just as good as they've been really all season long, thanks to one major name, Garrett Delano. Those 6 innings with 3 strikeouts, a couple of points earned, and look, in bananaball, the strikeout can hurt your MPI. The strikeout can hurt your trick plays. Just because you're pitching to contact is not a bad thing. Delano last night played as perfectly as you could for a 6-inning stretch in a bananaball contest.
Yeah, and you still saw Garrett Delano. His MPI on average last night was around 3.5 minutes, so he was incredibly efficient for the Party Animals. And you've also got to give a lot of credit. Gillespie and Holden have been really shaky in those 8th and 9th innings. Both really clean frames for the Animals to get them that dub.
And I think that's why those 2 guys are on the graphic right there, because they have struggled to start the year. You needed to see them catch on last night. They did, and that's what won you the contest.
And it's now 3 straight fantastic outings from Garrett Delano. Only 2 earned runs across his last 15 innings pitched, and it's back-to-back perfect innings from Drew Gillespie with a strikeout in each of them, going back to Las Vegas. So the veterans, they're starting to find it. And when it comes to the Bananas, Austin Drury, he did not get help from his defense. Only one of the 2 runs he allowed was earned. And then Jacob Bazela, he was the only Bananas pitcher who had a chance to earn a point all night. He was not able to do it in his 2nd inning of work.
It was just a really tough, unfortunate night for the Savannah Bananas. You consider Jacob Bazela 3 ball four sprints allowed that led to him blowing that hold in the 7th inning. And then Danny Hosley, much like Austin Drury, another guy hit hard by an unfortunate trick play miss, or error I should say, from Ryan Cox that led to a walk-off for the Animals.
Yeah, Drury was great, got the loss. Bazela was all but great and blew a hole. Then Danny Hosley, that one unearned run that gave the Party Animals the cushion to seal the win. I think it was the middle innings, that Bazela outing. He told us, Mike Cup, hey guys, I'm not feeling the control like I usually do. 3 strikeouts, great in those 2 innings, but the ball 4 sprints were killer.
Yep, came out for that 2nd inning of work, threw 9 straight pitches for balls, and then you have Chase Acuff with that grounder to Ryan Cox that drives in the run that negates the potential for a point for the Bananas. And down on the field as we speak, the Party Animals throwing the ball around. Let's check in with the boys in black and pink.
In center field, wearing number 6, Reese Lightning Hampton.
In right center field, we call him the rookie, number 3, DJ Reed.
In right field, wearing X, the repping triple nines, Big Bo.
In the hot corner, he's our fearless leader, number 8, Bryson Bloomer.
At shortstop, wearing 11, Chase, the chosen one, handcuffed.
And right behind him, from the 407, Mike Ballard.
At second base, the party animals' very own leprechaun, Dustin Baber.
She's the chick with the tricks, number 1, Ashton Lansdale.
At first base, wearing number 2, Jason Swan.
And behind the plate, he's our Love Island superstar, number 5, Andy Cosgrove.
And behind the plate, wearing number 41, Bronson Malholm.
He's our designated everything, number 40, Mark Smith.
Give it up for the party animals!
So much fun getting to see the Party Animals introduction dance. By the way, a happy belated birthday to Anthony Coramato, turning 40 years young yesterday. A little while ago, Rex Castillo caught up with the skipper of the Party Animals, Mike Vivacis, talking about his powerful lineup.
Stop if you've heard this before. Bananaball players are superstitious. Vava, why am I down here again?
You know what, Rex? We won last night, and to keep the tradition rolling, we got to do it again.
So happy for you. Let's talk about last night, though. You had a lot of momentum. This whole place was all about the Party Animals. Even Chipper Jones showed up in an Animals jersey. What did it mean to you to win that game, the first MLB headliner against the Bananas?
Oh, man, it was just unbelievable night. I mean, Chipper Jones, childhood hero, Party Animals with the dub, and we're looking for 2 more this weekend.
All right, well, good luck tonight, but a question for you. If you win again, do I have to get this legitimately tattooed?
I'm pretty sure the Party Crashers already got the tattoo gun, so...
Let's get the ink. Oh, okay, you guys are so thoughtful. We'll get the full lineup to you guys later on. Back to you.
Sorry, dog.
You're not sorry. Don't say that.
Look, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I haven't changed underwear in 32 hours, nor should I. I think Rex Castillo taking 1 for the Party Animals team is completely normal.
Oh, man, and I do think he should probably get that permanently tattooed on his arm.
Then how do you change the lineup?
Well, you know what? As you said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, Jake Lialios has got the mic. Let's get it back to the pregame shenanigans.
Tonight's first chug will also earn the responsibility of fan challenge representative in tonight's ballgame. So before we get to chugging, just a quick reminder, folks, this is still a family-friendly show. So I can't say what these guys were chugging out in the party plaza before the game, but I can assure you that I've inspected these cans, and these are in fact full of root beer. So please join me and root these guys on as we complete the first chug of the night. Gentlemen, on your marks, get set, chug, 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 chug. Oh my goodness, Gant! I think he spilled more than he drank. This is an unprecedented move. But for completion purposes, I'm gonna give this to Ralston. Ralston, congratulations, you're our first chug champion. And you know what that means. Hold on to that can, brother, but not for long, because you're gonna whip this baby right down the middle. Let's see what you got. Let's crumple that bad boy up, make it as aerodynamic as humanly possible. And let's send one down Main Street. Here we go. He gets a sign for heater. He likes it. The windup rocks and fires, and it's just a bit outside. We may need to cut him off after that one. No more chugs for Ralston. But let's not forget, not only is he your first chug champion, Ralston, receive your gown and your fun billboard and popper. You know why? You are our fan challenge representative in tonight's ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Ralston.
Drake Toll, when was your first chug?
So there I was, the hospital, room 219. And I'm sitting there, I'm like 12 minutes old. And I was a formula baby, so I took that sucker and glug, 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 man. It was my first taste of sentience. I felt the beauty of the world touch my skin, and it felt as though a chug was the perfect moment to celebrate such. And I did I ever.
Crystal clear memory of it, too.
And outside of steak, formula's still your favorite thing to consume these days.
Sometimes I mix it with the steak. It's like a homemade hamburger helper.
And now, let's learn the rules of Bananaball, Party Animals version.
Bananaball is the fastest and most entertaining show in sports. And the 11 rules guarantee the most fans' first experience every second.
Unbelievable!
Welcome to the Bananaball Championship League.
Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. The team that scores the most runs in an inning wins the point.
It's a walk-off winner
To the deepest part of the field! Oh my goodness!
With the Equalizer point, trick plays provide the away team an opportunity to earn a point going into the final inning. And in the final inning, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, Bananaball has a 2-hour time limit, guaranteeing that every game is fast-paced and action-packed. Rule number 3, no stepping out of the batter's box. If you do, it will result in a strike.
Max stepped out of the box, and because he stepped out of the box, that's it.
Rule number 4, no bunting, because bunting sucks. If you bunt, you'll be thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first base.
Ball 3, Gideon taking off for first, throw from Leroy in time.
Rule number 6, there's no walks. Walks are ball 4 sprints. The batter can advance as far as they want until every position player touches the ball.
Those defenders have touched the Bananaball. It is a 4-base sprint to open up the ball game.
Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, foul balls caught by a fan count as an out.
Oh, they caught it! They did! They did caught it on the third point! We're doing a showdown!
Rule number 9, the showdowns. In showdowns, the best of the best face off in the biggest moment. One hitter versus one pitcher with one fielder behind him. And the hitter has to score.
Deep to right center. See you later.
Rule number 10, the Bananaball Challenge rule gives the coaches and you, the fans, a chance to impact a call on the field. Rule number 11, the golden batter. Once a game, each team can give any player an at-bat, regardless of the lineup. This offers the biggest matchups on the biggest stage.
Big on big.
Gamer, it's gone! It's gone! It's gone!
Get out of here, ball! That thing had a family!
And those are the rules of Bananaball.
Thank you very much, virtual Jesse Cole. We've got ourselves a Royal Rumble going on in the field. How about young professor as the referee?
The young referee, if you will. Looking spry as ever. Whoa, what?
That's an RKO.
Ah!
Look out.
This is happening live, too. This is as you just saw AJ Kirsch is trying to appease the crowd here in Truist Park. Right behind him, the Party Crashers and the Nanners. Looks like the Big Cheese and Spidey getting it on.
Yeah, stunt and suave. That's a big-time knockout of Fluffman.
The big cheese.
I'm the big cheese.
That's what I say.
Let's get it back now to the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, now you know the rules of bananaball. And in accordance with bananaball's golden batter rule, the party animals are invoking the use of tonight's first ceremonial golden batter of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, this batter's favorite color is blue. He is currently rocking his first loose tooth, and he is 5 years old. Please welcome to the plate your golden batter, Hayes! Hayes is strutting to the plate. His oversized helmet is obscuring his vision. He hopes he's found the plate, and he has. He's in the right-handed batter's box, looking to hit a home run against the Savannah Bananas, and he swings through the first pitch for strike one. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. He's down 0-2, back against the wall. But what's this? Farty has taken the field. He's accosted the Savannah Bananas pitcher, and he's gassed him out. My goodness, it appears he's taken the ball, and now it's waiting on a tee for your golden batter, Hayes, and it's drilled up the middle. The throw to first is not in time. He's safe at first. The ball gets away, and Hayes is heading to second. His gigantic helmet is giving him fits. He doesn't know where he is, but he knows that he's going for it all. He's rounding third base. D.R. Meadows presents an obstacle that he easily eludes. The play at the plate is not in time. Home run for your golden batter, Hayes.
The players are ready, and now it's time for you, the fans, to get ready. So we need everyone who is able to get up out of your seats, on your feet, and please help me welcome tonight's fan warm-up leader, 8-year-old Lucille. All right, Lucille, here's how it's gonna work. Whatever you do, this whole sold-out stadium is going to do. Are you ready? Yeah! Let's go! We got some claps. Ooh, let's wave. We're rolling, we're rolling. Scuba. Oh, disco, we like that. Now the jumping jacks. And bringing it back to those claps. Lucille, this whole stadium is cheering for you! Y'all give it up one more time for your fan warm-up leader, Lucille!
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and partiers from around the world, Tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live, and thousands more watching at home, have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imaginations. From 6th Street to Bourbon Street, from Tampa Bay to Broadway, party people come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the Rage Cage, where the wildest, craziest, sexiest players step into the gauntlet. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God, featuring Lil Jon. This is the time for all 40,000 fans here in Atlanta, Georgia, to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest party in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is bananaball.
Now it's time to meet the starting lineup for your party animals. Coming from in front of Section 10, the extra hitter, number 5, Andy Cosgrove. Coming from the Big Braves drum in left field, the center fielder, Reese Hampton. Coming from between Section 410 and 411, the extra hitter, he wears X, Jake Skull. Under the chop outside in right field, tonight's right fielder, number 3, TJ Reed. Coming from the Jackie Robinson staircase in Section 242, the first baseman, number 2, Jason Swan. Under the 2021 World Champ sign, the shortstop, number 11, Jason Cup. Coming from the Chipper Jones staircase between 216 and 217, the third baseman, number 407, Mike Ballard. He's down in the concourse, and he's our second baseman, number 4, Tanner Tindall. On top of the third base dugout, the man behind the plate, number 41, Hollywood Bronson Boho. On top of the first base dugout, the left fielder, number 12, Noah Fisher. Coming from the first base dugout tunnel, tonight's starting pitcher, number 10, Barrett Helton. The head coach for the Party Animals is Mike Bob out on the bases. He's assisted by Thomas Sim Shady Simino and Anthony Hayuboen Caramano. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we celebrate the greatest manager in Braves history, Hall of Famer Bobby Cox. For more than 2 decades, Bobby Cox defined an era of Braves baseball with his passion, leadership, and unforgettable competitive spirit. A World Series champion and 5-time Manager of the Year, he inspired generations of players and fans alike. Beyond the wins and titles, Cox is remembered for the way he loved baseball and the family around him. So tonight, fans, on your feet and as loud as you can, let us celebrate the life of a legend, Bobby Cox! Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please remain standing if able. Remove your caps and join us in honoring America with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Please welcome to the field, Kate Martin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Downright dynamite rendition of the national anthem. And over 41,000 fans prepare themselves to swag that surf. And where would you rather be on your Saturday night than with us in virtual Banana Land as the marquee matchup, the original rivalry in the sport? The 11-5 Savannah Bananas take on the 7-10 Party Animals. The second battle in this 3-game set in Truist Park. The Party Animals 3-1 winners last night. The Bananas trying to stop a 4-game losing streak as we welcome you back inside the booth with Josh Talevsky and Drake Toll. I am Biko Scala. Thank you all for spending your Saturday night with us here on the Party Animals YouTube channel. Drake, the Animals going for the series tonight.
And beyond the gameplay, I remember when this show, the original fans, 2024, when this show was in Savannah, Georgia, that swag surf, that intro, to see it in front of 40,000 people. That's what led the guys to play so well last night, was that mojo, that moxie, that feeding off of these fans from 4,000 at Grayson Stadium then to 40,000 now with their show. They could not be more excited to be back at the park today.
And the Bananas dreadfully need to play spoiler tonight.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out their mojo right now, but if there's any way in which they're going to get it back, they fortunately get to turn to their ace over the last 2 seasons in Noah Nisnik tonight.
Yeah, it'll be fascinating to see how this unfolds every single game this weekend. The Party Animals, the home team here in Atlanta. So let's get a look at their defensive alignment to get things going this evening. Check that. It's Noah Nisnik against Brenton Helton. You've got two guys here that were top 5 when it comes to pitcher of the year last year, and they've both been fantastic here in 2026.
I mean, we talked about pregame. If there's two guys, two starters, you want their numbers back-to-back from these squads, it's these. They have both been the epitome of consistency since they walked into Bananaball, and Niz in his junior campaign, as good as they get with his seniority, that maturity in this sport. He knows how to throw the pill, do it with speed, and induce ground ball outs. Brett Helton, same thing. You need trick plays. You need your defense to work behind these two guys.
And the sprints were far and few between last night. Both of these guys are in the top 15 right now in Bananaball when it comes to the lowest ball for sprint rates. And look, this is the 15th time that these two guys have ever matched up against each other. And all time, the Bananas 7 wins, the Party Animals 7 wins. Something is going to give tonight in Atlanta.
Well, you know what they say, Josh. The two greatest words in all of sports, Game 15. I mean, these guys are pretty much just the right-hand and left-hand version of each other. And now we feast our peepers on the Party Animals defensive alignment. Left to right in the outfield, Noah Fisher, Reese Hampton, TJ Reeves. Third to first in the infield, Mike Ballard, Chase Acuff, Dustin Baber, and Jason Swan, with Bronson Ballhome behind the dish. And Baber is the designated fielder, which is why you don't see him in that DF spot.
Yeah, by the way, Bronny started 2 games out of the 3 in Las Vegas last weekend. Did an incredible job behind the plate. He's hitting the ball at a career high level this season as well. Mike Vivacis has complete and full trust, whether it's Ballhome or Cosgrove, manning behind the dish.
And you see such a great connection as well with Helton and Ballhome. They are always on the same page whenever we've got him mic'd up, and we'll hear from that later.
Can't wait to have Helton on the mic. Here's the Bananas lineup that goes against him. DR Meadows back in the leadoff spot as the extra hitter as he continues to nurse that sore right hamstring. Then Robert Anthony Cruz elevated to the 2-hole. Dan Oberst hitting third, reselects Ciatis to the cleanup spot. Then it's Kyle Jackson, Ryan Cox, Bill Leroy, Ty Jackson, Jackson Olsen, and Max Young Goldberg to round it out.
And the Bananas elevate Robert Anthony Cruz into this 2-hole. Great career numbers against Brett Helton, and on a 5-game hitting streak for the Bananas, one of the more consistent bats at the moment.
Let's get it on down to AJ Kirsch to start this party.
All right, fans, down to the field with AJ Kirsch. Hey, AJ, let's get this party started.
My thoughts exactly. Atlanta, the moment you have been waiting for has arrived. It is time to kick off the greatest party in sports. We're gonna count it down to start that patented Bananaball 2-hour time limit clock, but instead of 0, I need each and every one of you to yell, "Start the party," as loud as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Showtime!
And away we go. The kid out of Colorado Springs on the mound. The pride of Vidalia, Georgia, stepping into the box. DR with that 388 batting average you see leading the Savannah Bananas. And he chops one on the first pitch. Ballard from the back of the dirt. One hop over to Swan. We are underway without number 1 for the Animals.
Mikey Ballard at the hot corner. Not Bloomer tonight, but you're not losing anything defensively. Both of those guys are great in the hot corner spot. Ballard flashes it on the first pitch of the game.
And he's immediately put to the test. He was in the designated hitter spot last night, didn't play a lick of defense. The ball will find you, and Ballard, he's always prided himself on his defense wherever he's at on the diamond.
A ball and a strike to Robert Anthony Cruz here in his 3rd World Tour. As you mentioned, Josh rocking a 5-game hitting streak. And he smashes this deep out to right. Robert Anthony Cruz, he's got himself a shot to the chop house. Solo home run for the Nanners.
A big blast for Robert Anthony Cruz, and tomahawked into that chop house here in Truist Park. A man who batted .435 against Brett Helton a season ago goes deep to get the Nanners on the board early.
You get a look at the swing. Fastball, top of the zone, no doubter. And you get the chop from Rack.
Neither team had a home run last night. Ball flying early. 50% success rate so far.
Dan Oberst giving the fans their first opportunity of the night. They do not make the catch. Rack now has sole possession of the Bananas team lead with 4 home runs on the year. Broke a tie with this man, Dan Oberst, as well as Reese Alexiadis, who is on deck, and Kyle Jackson, who is in the hole.
We discussed it in last night's show. 2 of those 4 for Rack in the 9th inning. He's as clutch as they come. He delivers here early for the Savannah Bananas.
0-2. Liner, opposite way. Dan Oberst is going to have himself extra bases. He will hold up at second with a double, and it's back-to-back extra base hits for the Bananas.
Yeah, and that is such a professional piece of hitting. Dan Oberst falling behind 0-2 in that count against Brett Helton. But what he has succeeded in so much this season, hitting to the opposite field. You've seen a couple opposite field bombs for Dan Oberst, now a double, and the Bananas threatening to put up multiple runs here in the first inning against Big Brett Helton.
Reese Alexiadis ahead 1-0. He was 0 for 4 with a couple strikeouts last night. Back in the 2-hole. And he strokes this. It's going to be another extra base hit. Oberst will score easily. Alexiadis cruises into second, taking his spot. And it's 2 runs now for the Bananas.
And that is the first Bananas hit with a runner in scoring position here in the month of May. They were previously 0 for 16, and Alexiadis finally able to come through a big multi-run frame right now for the Savannah Bananas.
It was a compliment pregame to say Brett Helton is a pitch-to-contact guy, not a strikeout king. Here, that contact has found fair territory in the grass now 3 times.
Kyle Jackson had the only extra base hit for the Bananas last night. His squad already has 3 before he takes a swing this evening. 2 for 3 with a double an evening ago for Kyle Jackson. And you just can never predict baseball. You cannot predict its brainchild bananaball any better. Brett Helton had only 2 earned runs against, or check that, 1 earned run across 8 innings against the Bananas this year. 2 earned runs, only 1 out into this outing.
This is a team that was batting .214 against him entering play as Kyle Jackson chops this over to Swan. He goes between the legs, and the Party Animals will pick up their first trick play tonight. However, it does move Reese Alexiadis up 90 feet away from scoring, now with 2 outs.
Yeah, now Ryan Cox to the plate, who was 1 for 4 last night with a strikeout, but his OBP still sits at .521. The numbers say he's got a very good chance of getting on base multiple times in this contest.
Yeah, that .521 on base percentage, best on the Bananas, 4th best in the Bananaball Championship League, as the changeup floats in for strike 1. Liner into right. Cox comes through in the clutch. It is a 3-run first inning from what was a dormant Bananas offense across the last month.
And this is what the team knew that they had to try and improve on tonight against Brett Helton and the Party Animals. This is a massive sigh of relief, and you're seeing Coxie right after the RBI knock taking off the base pass for designated runner Bryce Grzappi.
So if it worked for Cox, this law of averages, Bill Leroy 0 for 4 last night with a strikeout. His OBP is .424 this year. He's due in this series.
Beautiful 2-seam fastball as Helton jumps ahead of the 9-year Nanner out of Dublin, Georgia. Another one of these diehard Braves fans that gets to play in Truist Park. Check on Grzappi, smart move by Helton. Bryce 11 steals on the year, tied with Meadows for 2nd most on the tour. They're both 1 swiped bag behind Malachi Mitchell, designated runner for the Indianapolis Clowns, 12 for 14 on the season. Love to see that for Flash. Leroy, good lumber, but straight to Noah Fisher in left. And that will staunch the bleeding, but a 3 spot for the Bananas on 4 hits, 3 of them for extra bases. Plenty of offense for Noah Nisnik. And the Bananas defense, left to right in their outfield, it's Rack, Super Reese, and Ty Two Fly. Third to first in the infield, KJ Cox, Olsen, and MJG. Leroy is behind the plate. Ziggy, the designated fielder.
And for only the second time this season, the Bananas were able to earn the equalizer point last night. Jackson and Cox had a trio of trick plays at third and shortstop. And Ty Jackson, he may very well factor into things tonight. This is his first start in right field in 2026.
And in the middle of it all, Noah Nisnik here in his 3rd World Tour, the 2024 Bananaball Rookie of the Year, and he is just so gosh darn consistent. Once again, you look at that guy, a 3.38 ERA across his 16 innings this year.
Yeah, an 0-1 record this season for Noah Nisnik, and that one loss did come against the Party Animals. The big hiccup for him was that he allowed 3 ball force sprints in that start. It was the first time he had surrendered 3 sprints since July the 18th, 2025 in St. Louis, Missouri. Coincidentally, also against the Party Animals.
Take a look at the Party Animals lineup here tonight. Pushed across 4 runs last night in that 3-1 victory. They made it count, and you can see it on Rex Castillo's arm. You got to witness Mike Vivacis write it. Pre-game, it's Cosgrove, Hampton, Skoll, Reeves, Swan, Acuff, Ballard, Thomas, Ballhome, Fisher.
And Andy Cosgrove, in each of his first 2 career starts in the leadoff spot, has had multiple hits for the Party Animals. They're putting him in that leadoff spot yet again, hoping he can spark some more good things. And Reese Hampton right now, he has been hitless across his last 4 contests for the Party Animals, but you got to feel that things are going to turn around for the switch hitter. He posted a .320 batting average against Noah Nisnik last year.
Yeah, I would bet on it sooner than later for Reese Hampton, one of the best hitters in the history of the sport. I'll tell you what, Rex does not miss many days at the gym, if that lineup has anything to say about it. So Cosgrove at the top of the order for a 2nd straight night. The first pitch he saw last night, he singled on, part of a 2-for-4 evening. Launches this one into the seats, a mile high. No catch. Cosgrove a half night off. He's the extra hitter. Would expect with the day game tomorrow, 3 p.m. first pitch here Eastern time. Andy will most likely be back behind the plate. Two balls and a strike. And make it 2-2. Nisnik high 80s, low 90s with the fastball. Jams Cosgrove. This is a much more catchable ball for the fans. They make the play. Barehanded snag and a beauty by that man who never even left his seat.
Well, you saw the fans make an impact last night for the Bananas, catching one on behalf of Danny Hosley in the 8th. Now the first out for Noah Nisnik's day. It comes courtesy of the fans right behind home plate.
And that was a DQ shake snag. The fan who caught the foul ball won free DQ for his row. And you guys can win at home by scanning this QR code, which is no longer on your screen. But if you scanned it, or if you rewind the broadcast here on the Party Animals YouTube, you can get yourself some rewards, as Ryan Cox is rewarded by Noah Nisnik. Trick play for the glove magician.
Beautiful play from Ryan Cox, and now the trick play battle even between the Bananas and Party Animals. Bananas put the pressure on the Animals early last night, and I know they feel they need to do the same thing again today if they want to earn a 2nd straight equalizer, as they now put the shift on Jake Skoll at the dish.
It is well documented, but it bears repeating for anybody who does not know. Jake Skoll hails from Roswell, Georgia, right down the road from Truist Park. What the heck did Split do to get in the timeout corner? What the heck's Robert Anthony Cruz gonna do? A wild backflip catch, and what a first inning as the Bananas jump ahead 1-0.
You won't see finer banana ball than that. A fan caught foul ball, 2
Castillo to chat with Coxie.
Ryan, business has picked up a whole lot quicker for the Bananas. How good does it feel to get to this start after last night?
Man, it feels great. Offense got off to a hot start. Shout out Obi, shout out Rack. Rack just made the craziest rack flip I've ever seen. Big shout out to the broadcast for making this happen. But happy birthday to my dad. I love you guys watching at home. Mom, Dad, I love you. Dad, thanks for everything. We appreciate you.
That was the most important shout out we needed to get. Guys, back to you.
Thank you very much, Rex. Happy birthday, Don, from all of us here in the BTV world. And one of our all-time favorites on the mic, the living legend himself, Brett Helton. Welcome to the Party Animals YouTube channel, my friend.
Hi guys, hi YouTube, how we living up there? Hi, I see you guys, right in the window, all four of you, what's up?
Good to see you, handsome. You doing all right?
I'm doing great, baby. How are you guys?
If I was any better, it would be illegal. Drake?
Okay.
I'm fantastic. Brett, and for you, how was last night?
Last night was great. We had a lot of fun with the boys. Atlanta and the Battery is so much fun literally every time we come. You just can't get enough. So, I mean, we look forward to coming here so often that, like, we've been talking about it for weeks. And now we're here. We get to love it.
Now, I have heard tell, Mr. Helton, that you may have a bet with your catcher. Well, I guess Bronson Ballholm's your catcher, but one of your catchers on this team?
Yep. They were talking trash, okay? They said, why don't, you know, they thought that I couldn't throw a strike whenever I wanted. And I said, you know what, I think I can. He said, then why don't you? And I said, you know what, balls are important. If you want to throw a good pitch, to get a guy off balance, to change his eye level. There's a million reasons to throw something that's not a ball or to throw on the edge or nibble a little bit. And they didn't believe me. So I said, you know what, how do we prove it? And they said, if you can throw 10 strikes in a game, I'd be impressed that you can throw that in a row. So I'm going to try and throw 10 strikes in a row. This inning to prove the naysayers wrong.
Now, there have to be rules here. Ball in play, a foul ball, those have to count as strikes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, foul balls, ball in play, those are all strikes.
Yep.
So I'll probably start it when I'm feeling like it. But I really do feel inside me that if it comes down to a strike, I can do it. And so it's kind of fun. So Andy Cosgrove bet me $50 that I couldn't do it. And then Drake bet me another 100 that I couldn't do it either.
Wow.
So we got a lot going on right now.
For legal front office purposes, he may or may not be referring to me.
He may or may not be referring to Drake Toll. But here we go.
Ty Jackson.
If you guys are watching at home, that's 2 pitches in a row, both strikes.
2.
I'm 20% the way there.
We need 8 more of those.
And I'm 20% the way to more money.
And Reese Hampton, a casual behind the back catch, makes it look so easy.
There has been plenty of times in the past where I wanted to throw a strike and did not.
Yeah.
There's probably thousands of them.
On purpose, right?
You know what? Not really. I don't like walking anybody.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So, all right.
We restart.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't start it yet.
Oh, okay. It can happen anytime.
So, so that one was.
He did say he wanted to start it on his own accord.
I did say that. And that was started. So there's, and I'm throwing cutters too. So that was a cutter. I don't know when I'm gonna start, but I'll tell you guys when I feel like.
Does move the goalpost a little bit here.
And I was thinking that
that's 2.
Hopefully there's not a lot.
He caught it.
Yes, he did.
Holy cow! That's 2! What a great. Should we go get that guy? I don't even know which guy it is. He's up there somewhere.
He's wearing a Savannah Banana shirt.
Yeah, great
we can change
shirt.
him though. Maybe we should bring him down. We should hold him hostage in the dugout until he turns into a party animal.
One-hand snag here.
Technically, he's our teammate now, so.
Reach into the aisle. That's a 2 strikes?
He hadn't started
it yet. Stop saying that.
You know, no, the funny thing about it too is there's a chance that like I can get to this inning without throwing 10 pitches, period.
True.
But like, if I did that would be kind of funny. But you know what? I have a feeling it might be time to start.
Oh.
Maybe. All right, let's start it, boys. That's 1 in a row.
Oh, my goodness. Here
One
we go.
strike in a row. We're 10% of the way.
Oh, now I'm
Only 9 more.
Now I'm nervous.
We got a fastball coming. I should be able to do it here. No!
Hey, you were on a pretty good streak there. You got 1.
Rats! I think this was a bet that I didn't win this bet today.
I think you're right.
And it was all root. That was a walk.
Yeah, that was 4 balls.
Oh my gosh, I can't count it all. All right, there's a walk.
A very rare ball four sprint from Brett Helton.
I don't even know.
In the middle of the 10 strikes in a row challenge.
Are you sure that was a walk? I think there might have been a couple strikes in there. Holy cow, I must be a little unfocused.
Yeah, well, according to Bryson Wheeler, you threw 5 pitches, 4 of them were balls.
Dang it.
Yes.
Yeah, well, what does he know, you know?
Send him to that timeout corner.
He's probably going to try and steal. I'm really not. Die! Good thing that was up. He was swinging at a hater.
Well, young Goldberg has only attempted 1 steal this year, and he was caught.
Okay. I won't even look at him then. We're going cutter here to our old man back there. Aye! Just a little popper floater. And is it going to be a trick play? Just a catch. Well, boys, I lost the bet. I owe my buddies $150, but it was fun. It was rooted in confidence. I thought I could do it. We might run it back someday, but I lost today.
For the drinks you bought me in our lifetime, you keep the money.
All right, deal. You said it. Bye, guys.
Great work, Brett. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Speaking of money, why not a little Party Animals parlay? It is the Party Animals YouTube channel, after all, at a headline show, boys in black and pink. All right. We can just move Biko underneath the graphic. That'd be great. Look, I've got Jason Swan to reach base tonight. Yes, at -450. That's the easy one. He did not reach base yesterday, and he's the best on the Party Animals at doing so. Then, Brett Helton, under 2 minutes and 15 seconds for his fastest inning. That one was 3 minutes and 23 seconds. We'll track that the rest of the contest. Party Animals to earn a save. They've not been great at that this season. Today's the day. Tonight's the night. I feel it at +180. And if you earn the save, it means that you won the contest. So I'm going to go with the Party Animals money line +115. That is +1,518 in this one for the Party Animals parlay. If you put $10 on it, you would win $150. The problem is it's not real. No one's counting. The points don't matter. It's more of a Monopoly money thing. And yeah, it's Party Animals parlay.
My thighs are burning.
What are you doing down there?
Just, I was trying to,
while you're down there. Can you pick up my pen?
Yeah.
I like Party Animals parlay. I just got fed. Does that happen often? Is that like the normal routine?
By the ghoul under the desk?
I love the little goblin under the desk.
Chicken stripped you?
I was trying to use the force to move the graphic around, and I just never got on the same page as our center field camera.
I could barely focus. Couldn't read the screen.
Well, the Party Animals' golden opportunity to tie this game. TJ Reeves pacing the squad with that 400 batting average you just saw. Also leading the Animals with his .488 on-base percentage. I mean, what a steal in the 6th round of the inaugural Bananaball player draft.
Still not an everyday guy because the lineup's just that deep. He's worked his way into that role where he's become very consistent for this team. In comparison, guys like Reese Hampton have played all 17 games. For TJ Reeves, he's appearing in game 13 on his year.
KJ from foul territory between the legs, a seed across the diamond. Heck of a trick play from Kyle Jackson, 3rd of the game for the Nanners.
Yeah, and you see Noah Nisnik loving what he saw from his guy at the hot corner. And for Alex Ziegler, great feel, not trying to push it too much, trying to team up for a double trick play, but more so secure that out, especially considering the Bananas held off the board in the top half of the 2nd.
Hader scrapes the bottom of the zone as Nisnik jumps ahead of Jason Swan. Swanee had a 16-game on-base streak going until he went 0 for 3 with a strikeout last night. And bounces this one, fielded between the legs. Olsen right back between the legs. Ziegler behind the back. Make it 5 trick plays across the last 4 outs for the Bananas.
Smells like equalizer point already. A lot of time left in this game, but as that gap gets larger and larger, it demoralizes the opposing defense. They don't want to get too aggressive and start messing up trick plays and giving up runs and points.
Well, I think if there's one team in which the Bananas really have an advantage to earn the equalizer point, it's these Party Animals. They have faced them so often as this one skied into center, and Reese Alexiadis completes the tornado catch. A 4-trick play, 1 minute and 44 second inning behind Noah Nisnik.
Super Reese, super stuff. And that is now 5 trick plays on the last 4 outs by the Bananas as Nisnik has retired all 6 he's faced. And let's get it down to the world's slowest race.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is time for the world famous world's slowest race. Here tonight, we have 9 babies who will be racing across this field. We've got Danny, Ella, Marianne, Oliver, Elijah, Aiden, Adelaide, Cortland, and Noel, and they're going to be competing to see who is the fastest baby here tonight at Truist Park. Parents, let's get those babies on their marks. Get set. Go, babies, go!
And away we go. The greatest mid-inning promotion in all of sport.
Oh my gosh!
And what a start from that youngster who freezes as soon as we get the spotlight on him.
There is a spotlight. I'm not sure if we have a tangible litmus test on spotlights versus babies.
Wow, it is a really quick crawl. And much like red light, green light.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's not your father. That's not your father.
Do not go to prom.
No! No!
Wow. We've got a bear crawl.
Out of the chute. No knees. Oh!
7 babies. Watch as 2 go back and forth here in our world's slowest race.
Bottom left of your screen, that plank is incredible.
Oh no, eating grass.
Oh!
The bear crawl continues with a smile.
And a lead, a new leader. Oh my goodness!
Neck and neck we go. Who's gonna take it? It's anybody's race.
What?
A barn burner. Come back, kid. What a victory.
Full body chills, nitroglycerin pills, and glory in front of 40,000.
And calm, cool, collected the whole way.
With the spotlight on them.
Our original leader, one of the fastest sprint speeds for a crawl you've ever seen, just a lack of concentration.
I've decided we need the spotlight everywhere we go. It is a non-negotiable. It raises the stakes.
It makes the moment too big. It makes it too big.
I thought I might have been hallucinating it when I saw it at first. And then it picked up the second baby, and I was like, oh, that's a real spotlight.
After the third Benadryl, I also see a spotlight on babies. Something about it.
You are the spotlit baby with those Benadryls.
Yeah. I gotta cut back.
Robert Anthony Cruz opened up the scoring in the first with a solo home run out to right. It was a 3-run inning. That is why the Bananas lead 1-0 as Maceo Harrison, here in his 9th year as the Bananas dancing first base coach, dances while he coaches first base. And Reese Hampton catches it the old-fashioned way.
And look, you've got to have trick plays there. Split asleep right behind him. You've got to have trick plays in a spot like that. Fly ball dead away, straightaway center. I'm sorry, the words are tough to come by. Split is asleep in the outfield.
And you can really tell that he's asleep. He didn't move a muscle with that ball being laced out to Reese Hampton.
Now Dan Oberst. Doubled to right his first time, came around to score that second run in the first.
What that banana doing?
Sleeping. Snoozing.
As bananas do.
What do you think he dreams about?
Hopefully different things than I do.
Mike Ballard cut in front of Acuff. Chase makes the play though, and Oberst beats the wrap. According to first base umpire Chad Little.
I think that's the right call too.
You know, to the naked eye, I thought Dan was out.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Controversy in the booth.
All right.
Oh, well, he's up. Get Split moving in the pen.
Get him moving.
Get him up and moving.
Get Mentor up and moving. No, he's back down. He's back down.
Reese Alexiadis, that is a big league foul ball.
Oh, to be an anthropomorphic banana.
And was it caught? No.
Not even close.
Alexiadis doubled his first time out to left center. Brought in Dan Oberst. Came around to score himself. Official scoring decision on that grounder.
I'm putting tentative E5.
Ooh.
That's intriguing.
It did look like it clipped off the glove.
I'll tell you what that was.
Can walk
E1.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are good at this game.
Oh, yeah. It's the first error on the year for Brett Helton. And only the second error of his entire bananaball career.
Wow.
I mean, are you kidding me? This is a guy who's thrown over 350 innings now.
You quick draw on that. You got to that before our statistical support did.
I'm like Geek Squad of Bananaball or something.
Two. High fly ball out to left center. Hampton with the call and the catch. Oberst will deke towards third and hang out right there. Perfect one hopper to Ballard.
When I was in high school, it was Mr. Beaver. Anytime the intercom went down, Mr. Beaver had to come to your class and fix it. He had to tinker around with it. He was the IT guy. Didn't even have a cell phone. It was the best.
The IT guy with no cell phone.
Correct.
All right.
Correct. He was mid-70s. It was the best.
I'm sure there's never been a projector that was broken after he checked it out.
If your typewriter went down, my goodness, the efficiency of that man. But the smart board is where he draws the line.
0-1 here on Kyle Jackson. Make it 1-1. Mr. Beaver, wherever you are.
They called me that in college.
I'm sure he's in the chat. Called you that at Baylor?
They did. There were beavers that lived in the Brazos River. I befriended them.
Makes sense.
2012 Baylor Bears, super regional team. Feed the Beaver was the team's motto because they would hit home runs to the beaver in the river.
Don't get me started on beavers. Nature's firefighters.
Oh, you're already there on bison.
Oh. Don't make me choose between the two. Second deck, no catch. I mean, beavers will revitalize any ecosystem you slap them in.
Bison will destroy, but majestic nonetheless.
Oh, but so important to the Midwest.
Correct. Formerly, but.
They're still rocking out there. I mean, they'll destroy your F-150.
Yeah, they are important. They're still out there, but what importance, Spica? What importance?
The ecosystem.
Yeah.
Massive. They're pretty fun to look at.
Right, there you go. I think Talevsky's on this.
I'm just saying what the common man's thinking.
Yeah.
Payoff pitch. Another chance for the fans. Third deck, no catch. Heck of a battle here.
Already 6 pitches between Helton and Kyle Jackson, and if ball 4 gets issued here, it's going to lead to Ober scoring from second base.
KJ giving the fans another chance.
And Helton now approaching 50 pitches here, has not completed 3 innings. It's a number to watch for a guy who told us pregame he wants to go as deep as possible in this contest.
Here comes the third payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball blown right by Kyle Jackson. Brett Helton, his first K. That was a big one.
Comes at the perfect time, and Brett Helton just giving Kyle Jackson the good old country hardball up in the zone. Beautiful execution, and Bronny behind the dish loves it.
Let's get it down to Jolie Chabala for our Bananas Foster Family of the Night.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. Look around. That's enough to fill Truist Park 10 times. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Bananaball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Fitz family. Corey and Ellen heard about the need for more foster parents as they volunteered in the foster care community. They became licensed 6 years ago, and since then have welcomed 40 children and teens into their home. Fans, please welcome to the field the Fitz family for making a difference right here in your community.
Another massive shout out to Corey and Ellen Fitz, superheroes in the foster care community in more ways than one, and the numbers are always mind-boggling, but 6 years as a foster family, they have welcomed over 40 children and teens into their home. That is yeoman's work right there, and what this whole thing is all about. It was a good sign for the Bananas in the first inning. Came through with 2 hits with runners in scoring position, because that had not been the case in May so far, and it had been a big downward tumble after they were superb in February and March.
Yeah, you saw that 361 average, a lot of timely sprints as well, and then April they were below the Mendoza line. 0 for 16 in May entering tonight, but right now 2 for 5 in this ball game, a 400 batting average. Really nice for the Bananas. They may be starting to turn a corner.
And what a bottom of the second inning they had. Just absolutely clicking on all cylinders. Ryan Cox fielding it between the legs. Robert Anthony Cruz, absurd backflip catch. Those were actually back in the first. And then in the second, you got to see the double trick play from Olsen and Ziegler, the tornado catch from Alexiadis.
I mean, there's already 6 in this contest for the Savannah Bananas, and the only other out that they've recorded, it came courtesy of the fans catching the first out for Noah Nisnik. Otherwise, every out's been a trick play for this squad.
It's as bananaball as it gets. Noah Nisnik, the author so far. As Mike Ballard trying to be the first party animal to reach base tonight.
I'm not liking a lot of these numbers you guys have been tossing out here.
That one struck well, and Mike Ballard will be the first party animal to reach tonight. That booming double.
I'm on board with. Mikey Ballard, same as TJ Reeves, has been a great addition to this lineup in 2026. The rookie. He's already got that veteran presence in the locker room, this cool, calm, collected feel, not a very emotional guy. And with his level-headed plate presence, he's attacked this year so far.
Yeah, and he just had a 4-game hit streak snapped last night. He has only had 3 career games, and it's early for Mike Ballard, but only 3 games where he's failed to record a hit for the Animals.
Kyle Jackson runs out of room. Great hustle from KJ and Rack. It's an 0-1 count on Tanner Thomas. He was the player of the week. Thanks to going 4 for 7, 3 sprints, 2 homers, 5 runs driven in across the 3-game set against the Coconuts in Las Vegas. But 0 for 3 last night. Reached on a trick play, missed a pair of flyouts. And now we got a little Barney remix for Nisnik and company.
The dinosaur.
This is the big purple one, right?
No,
oh.
no.
Oh.
Yep. The green one with the spots.
No, he was purple. I remember.
And the sword.
That was filth from Nisnik as Tanner chuckles his way right out of the batter's box. Oh, 2. Right back to the well this time. Thomas wise to it. Did he go? Vincent Chapman says yes down the third baseline. Tanner is apoplectic.
Would love to see a replay at that angle of the third base side. See if you can see that bat cross the plane. Tanner definitely did this perfect angle.
Couldn't tell.
Couldn't tell you where the bat is, actually.
Yeah. Where's the bat?
Great angle.
Yes. Too zoomed in.
Needed to see a bit more.
Yeah. So
we'll never know.
We'll table that one. Maybe we could come back to it at some point. Bronson Ballholm quickly behind 0-2. The switch hitting catcher. What a third world tour he's having as he swats this one out to Ty Jackson. And Ballard will stay put at second.
Yep. Leadoff double this inning for Mikey Ballard, and he has not moved a single foot. 2 outs from Nisnik, efficient for the Banana starter.
And you get a glimpse at the depth of this Party Animals team, especially offensively. Noah Fisher and Bronson Ballholm did not touch the diamond last night. We're suiting up in the 9 and 10 holes. Those are 2 really good hitters. And at the bottom of this order, Fisher here in his third tour, yet to find it. But if you've watched a decent amount of Bananas Party Animals game, you've heard us say it dozens of times. He can be the best hitter in the sport. When he gets hot, I mean, it's like he's seeing beach balls.
He's always been one of those really streaky bats for the Party Animals, tinkering a lot with his mechanics, and it's probably the issue he's finding himself in right now. Only 1 run batted in this year, but it did come against the Bananas in the Superdome.
And now a ball from Niznik ties this game. 3-1. Fastball scrapes the bottom of the zone.
Yep. Right there at the knees, bottom part of the knee.
Payoff. Ball 4. Noah Fisher comes through in the clutch. His first walk-off of 2026 ties this game at 1.
You see the frustration from Noah Niznik. He is not... he's not used to this. Ball 4 sprint to walk off an inning. He came out with just 5 ball 4 sprints in his campaign this season through 16 innings pitched. Oh.
What's that, the jellyfish jiggle?
I'm starting to feel things, Biko.
We're really slowing down that SpongeBob dance.
Oh, my. Is that it? Is that the full celebration?
Did you want more?
Celebrations have gotten more and more cool these days.
AJ Kirsch, you talk now.
Well, A-Town, as I said earlier, love is in the air tonight, and sparks are going to fly, because this isn't just any kiss-off. This is the blindfolded kiss-off. We've got 3 lovely couples who are about to show their affection for each other, and you, Atlanta, are going to decide who laid it on their lover the best. Ladies, blindfolds down. Introducing first, they've been together for 18 years, Katie and Brad. Brad, you may proceed. Aw, cute. That was cute. Moving on to couple number 2. Amy and Michael have been together 15 years. Michael, go for it. Almost swept her off her feet. Last but not least, Elmer and Casey. They've been together 2 years. Elmer, the floor is yours.
What a tough guy, but so tenderly proposes. Real burly fella.
Wouldn't want to run into him in a dark alley.
Wow, in a sweet moment.
Yes, but now I've seen the other side he's got.
Yep, what a lucky lady.
Yeah, big rock.
For a lucky man.
You can see that thing shining from the broadcast booth. We got ourselves a brand new ball game. Oh, look at the hacky sack skills. That's a tier 1 sacker, Brett Helton.
High school state champion in Colorado Springs.
As good as they come when it comes to sacking in bananaball. And where the heck is Ryan Cox? He's supposed to start this inning, right?
We're just kind of sitting here, Biko.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Everybody's putting their hands up.
40,000 of us. Commercial break.
We don't have those on the Party Animals YouTube channel.
Is different.
Chato was getting after it. Oh, I gotta watch that back later. He was.
Chato booth camp, man. When are we getting that feed?
I mean, the expressions. He's got a smile ear to ear. in the booth next to us. He's clapping.
Seeing his reaction to the rack flip last night, that did everything for me.
He's still giggling over there.
He's jubilant.
Great pitch.
Ball and a strike on Ryan Cox. Helton doesn't get the call there. Coxie an RBI single his first time. And right back up the chute. Look out, Brett Helton. That was a spooky one. Cox 2 for 2.
I mean, again, this is the same point as earlier. He was 1 for 4 last night. He entered today's game still with a 521 OBP. He was going to get on base in the contest. Now a couple of singles for Cox.
Yeah, this is good to see for Ryan Cox. His hit last night was his first hit since April the 11th. He had still gotten on base 8 other times in that span, all via ball four sprints. But now starting to see that batting average rise again.
Bill Leroy, rocket down the left field line. Cox, well, it's actually Bryce Grzafi. He's taken over for Cox. He goes first to third. Great base running by Bill, who follows him to second. I did not see the Bananas insert Grzafi for Cox, but when I saw how fast he was running around second base, I said, that's Bryce Grzafi.
You didn't think Cox just had some pep in the step today?
Cox is
Dad's birthday.
He's an unbelievable athlete, but Grzafi is a level up when in the wheels department. Infield in for the Party Animals. Strike one to Ty Jackson. Flew out behind the back catch from Reese Hampton his first time. Came off the bench last night for a single in the 9th inning. In the clutch, ended up being stranded on the base paths as the Party Animals won 3-1. Big curveball misses, and it's a 1-2 count. Make it 2-2. If you're Helton, you want action on this pitch. Long wait. And this one slapped out to right center. Hampton on his horse. What a catch! It's a sac fly for Ty Jackson, but it could have been much worse as Bryce Grzafi limps home.
Going into the depths of moments like this, the Party Animals know with a couple runners on, trick plays are going to be even tougher. The more Bananas have guys on, the more likely it is they win the Equalizer. Now that's how you celebrate a run coming across.
What a dance. This guy's like marionette-esque. Good thing it was just great acting by Bryce Grzafi as you get a look at the quality at-bat from Ty Jackson and the fantastic play by Hampton.
Yeah, you consider Reese Hampton making a really big play. Hopefully Bryce Grzafi feeling all right as you see him limping into the dish. So we'll stay tuned on whether he'll continue to serve as the designated runner. Now Jackson Olsen loops this one just over the reach of Chase Acuff at short. And it's men on the corners for the Bananas with one down. A big knock for Jackson Olsen, who was 3 for his last 40 at the dish.
And we've got our diehard Bananaball fans that will make sure Grzafi's okay. I think he was playing a little stanky leg bit there as he jumped into that run celly.
I am 99% sure.
Yeah, a little. He was giving some humping.
His acting was so good. He's got
thrusting.
Josh really concerned.
Yeah. But he was dancing quite well in that run celebration, so I think he's going to make it.
He limbered up quickly, Josh.
That or he just put on for his city for that one moment.
Put it on for Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Whether it be Atlanta or Morgan City, Louisiana, he put on for one of them. Max Young Goldberg a sprint his first time with Brett Helton on the mic, trying to throw 10 straight strikes. Someone shift our center field camera?
I think so.
Can we check it?
Gonna lean over.
Our folks out there? Hey,
right,
we're back.
That was great. What a good bit. Good bit.
Good fight there by young Goldberg to stay alive.
I was leaning around you trying to see. I thought I was great. I thought it was the fourth Benadryl pill had really done me in there.
Another big pitch here from Helton. Runners on the corners. Just one out. And the count evens up at 2-2. Grzafi comes in to score the first run of the inning. Leroy now at third, Olsen at first. Another high pressure pitch from Brett Helton. And I mean, that's a heck of a spit by MJG. That was a good pitch.
Yeah, great pitch. And a great call from Bryson Wheeler behind the plate. That's a half ball down.
See if Olsen takes off on the payoff. Middle infield, Acuff and Baber hoping for a double play. There goes Jackson, and it's a foul ball.
You put Helton to the test here again. Similar to an AB against Kyle Jackson, where the count stayed full for 4 different pitches. And Helton met the moment. No ball, 4 sprints, struck him out. Can you do it again? He guaranteed us earlier he can throw a strike whenever he wants to.
Base hit, Max Young Goldberg. 2-run inning for the Bananas as Leroy scores. Olsen goes station to station.
I mean, it's at a Ryan Cox level right now for MJG. He just continues to battle up there at the plate. We've seen 4 sprints in his last 3 games and now 8 pitches against Brett Helton. Doesn't want to throw in ball 4, and young Goldberg able to lace that one, stay in front of the ball, and get it into right field. Nanners with a second multi-run inning tonight.
And the 69th pitch of the night for Brett Helton misses to DR Meadows. Right back up the middle, David Ray Meadows keeps the rally going. Olsen's gonna have to hustle at Hampton. It was smart to go for the bare hand, probably the only chance he could have got the lead runner at third, but couldn't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, there was a window of opportunity there after the single for DR Meadows for Hampton to come up firing and get Olsen on the force out at third base due to the stutter step. Couldn't field it cleanly, and now they're loaded.
And Olsen played that right. You gotta freeze on that line drive. Acuff was so close to catching it. Bags juiced for Robert Anthony Cruz. High pop, foul territory. Ballard makes the catch up against the dugout.
What a smart play from Mike Ballard. He went immediately to that railing to make sure that he was planted and not having to navigate it too much. Already there, feels confident with where he's set, and from there he can worry about whether he has to lean over or not to make that catch. What a massive second out for Brett Helton here in this 4th inning.
He's still got to get through Dan Oberst. Bounding ball, Chase Acuff will bounce it to Baber. A trick play to put a close to the top of the 4th, but 2 runs come across for the Bananas. They have a chance to jump back ahead in points.
Could have been worse for the Party Animals. As you flip the lineup here, you've got to put up at least 2 to match it, 3 to take a point. Shall we say hello to the child?
On your feet, it's time for Hey Baby! Let's get those hands clapping. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. You got it. Back to Hey Baby. Last one, let's go big with it.
Okay.
A-Town, you crushed that!
I think I broke some things both internally and externally in the room among us.
Whew. First time in your life you've worn a Georgia hat? It looks good on you.
Let all bear witness to
I like it. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. The first moment of my existence, 25 years. One Georgia hat. Josh Talevsky right next to me. That thing is terrifying. 5 Benadryl? I'm keeping a tally tonight.
Noah Nisnik out for his 4th frame of work. And gets a sword from Andy Cosgrove to even up the count.
I ripped the seam on this romper right down.
No, yep, there it is.
Yeah. It's a real rip my pants situation.
Wow. Cosgrove, a cloud scraper right side. Alex Ziegler catches it. Sans trick.
Yeah, when you see the ball hit that high in the air, it's kind of a 50-50 ball whether the fielders are going to be able to rip a trick play. And you see Alex Ziegler struggling in the lights here at Truist Park to find it, having to take a little step over at the last second, but secures the out nonetheless for Niz.
Backdoor bender in there for strike 1 to Reese Hampton. It's the top of the order for the Party Animals. And that's a shattered bat, but the bat is, no, a foul ball. I thought it was going to die a hero, and then it just died for no reason at all. A senseless death of that bat. Oh, the humanity. Good cleanup job by Frankie Moscatello. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
It's like 98% of the bat that left Reese Hampton's control. That's another mile-high pop in the infield. Ryan Cox taking control. Tip, KJ behind the back. Double trick play from the boys on the left side of the Nanners infield.
Second one on the night for the Savannah Bananas. The first between Olsen and Ziegler, and now it's the guys on the left side of the diamond. Cox and KJ teaming up to put the Bananas now at 8 trick plays tonight.
And on the flip side of the coin, only 3 trick plays so far for the Party Animals. So the Bananas in a prime spot to earn the equalizer point for a 2nd straight night. They need to maintain their lead in trick plays going into the final inning, and they will get a bonus point. And Noah Nisnik currently an out away from getting the Nanners back ahead 2-1.
And for the 2nd time in this game, the top end of the Party Animals lineup has come to the plate, trailing an inning by multiple runs. That's a huge factor here. Both times the Animals have sent 1, 2, and 3 to the dish. They've been facing a serious deficit. So unless you have a Herculean effort, you're going to burn those guys in moments where it's tough to rally. That's been the story of the night so far, both in the 1st inning and the 4th inning. We've now seen it twice.
Well, I'll tell you what, TJ Reeves could knot this inning up himself. Fastball for a strike. TJ at first disagreed and then said, maybe. And he takes his turn sending a ball straight to the sky. Who's going to call it? Alex Ziegler makes the catch and falls into the arms of Kyle Jackson. And what a bromance for Ziegler in between KJ and Nisnik as the Nanners retake the lead. They're up 2-1. Oh, to be Alex Ziegler in the middle of that Nanners sandwich. And how about Michael Ballard? He has been unbelievable here in his rookie campaign.
Gosh, so good. Started the game off, flashing the glove. Great arm across the diamond as well, and has fit multiple roles across the infield for the Party Animals this season, or EH or DH. And when his number has been called, 407, that area code, he has answered, he has delivered, and made himself plenty valuable for the black and pink. Oh, and there he is. Hey, yo, Mikey, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Fantastic, Mike. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you talk us through what this rookie campaign for you here in Bananaball has been like?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, I'm truly blessed to be standing in the center of a sold-out MLB park right now. You know, you only dream of it as a kid. Even though it looks a little different, maybe even a little better, you know, it's a blessing, and I'm just happy to be where my feet are.
Now at this point, you've gotten to play in the Superdome, Yankee Stadium, Truist Park. Has it started to become kind of regular? Are you getting used to it in any way?
I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. I don't even know if I'll ever be used to it, you know, in a few years down the road, you know?
Mikey, a place like this, a spot like this, when you were 9 years old, you never thought you'd play Bananaball. Bananaball didn't exist yet.
Exactly.
True.
Very true, yeah.
To be in this sport, but to have seen this sport through the eyes of Chase Acuff before you arrived, what did he tell you about this atmosphere that got you interested?
He just, the atmosphere of having fun and being a kid, you know, back to when I was, you know, 17 years old actually when I first met Chase, and I was still having, you know, I didn't have the pressure of the scouts, the MLB, you know, tension yet or anything, and I was still having fun, and everything he said kind of just correlated with that. And, you know, I was always excited and interested, but I'm glad I finally got to be a part of it. He helped me out in a huge way with that.
Check down to first. Chad Little says Reese Alexiadis was able to hold up. We've got a new man on the mound, Ryan Rodriguez. First party animal out of the pen to take over for Brett Helton. Sexy Mexi here in his third tour. And he's going to knock this down.
Trick. No trick.
No trick play.
I think instead of a trick, he decided to just clutch it a few times and then toss it over for the out.
Yeah, we'll take the out.
Mikey, for you, and a lot of these guys in Bananaball talk about that first in-game moment where your eyes roll the back of your head, you kind of black out for a second, just think, what just happened? Have you had the defining experience in your first couple of months in this sport?
Oh, yeah. It was actually our opener. You know, I was fortunate enough to be able to leave the yard for a walk-off inning, I believe it was, in Tallahassee.
Oh, yeah.
And, 62. And, you know, that was I was like, oh, my God, I don't even remember what happened. You know, I got in the dugout, got after the interview, and I still didn't. I was still blacked out.
Ryan Rodriguez with the most Ryan Rodriguez 2-2 of all time. That's second batter faced, second pitch of the AB when the designated dancer comes out to throw in each contest.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, what are your thoughts on that dance?
You know, you explained it very, very correctly. A perfect example of what Rod brings to Bananaball.
2-0 count on Kyle Jackson.
You know, when the Animals win, no one gets more excited, no one has more fun than Ryan Rodriguez. Kind of the heart and soul of this team's energy after big moments. What has it been like being in the locker room with him?
It's been great. He always brings life. I mean, no matter win or lose, honestly, he just brings life and good vibes. And, you know, we haven't had the expectation of what I've heard, at least, party animal baseball is, and up to this point of the season. But, you know, Rod's kept the spirits high, and that's exactly the kind of teammate you need in those moments.
You're a gamer, Mike, so you're going to get the terminology. I've got Rod S-tier teammate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. S-tier, 100%. No doubt.
We got another 2-2 coming to KJ.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
And he got a piece of it. And can you share with the world some of your gaming experience? Because last I heard, you're a top 250 in the world at Call of Duty.
That's correct. That sums it up. So there's like competitive Call of Duty. Me and my buddy, my teammate back home, play competitive 2v2 matches online against other people. And we were ranked in the top 100 with that on our duos team. And each season, Call of Duty has like a ranked play. And yeah, I've cracked the top 250 a few different seasons and a couple of past COD titles. Yeah, I love COD. I've been playing since I was 11.
That would make you S-tier at COD for me.
I would say so.
You've never thought about expanding, trying to dominate another game of some kind?
Oh, I would. I was big into Fortnite, but Fortnite got a bit repetitive.
Kyle Jackson.
TJ Reeves. Quick play.
Oh, can't nail the tip drill.
Nothing.
KJ, 2 bases on the trick play, missed.
It's all good. Hey, get another one. Let's go, Rod. Come on.
So Rodriguez is going to try to pick up his defense as Ryan Cox digs in.
Cox has been swinging a hot bat. Big out right here. Come on, Rod.
Fastball in there for strike one. You know, there are so many guys that fit this billing, but you're right up there with them, Mike. I think you're such a great example of just sticking to your belief in yourself. I mean, you didn't make the varsity baseball team at Lake Mary High School until you were a senior. And you didn't play D1 baseball until you were 4 years into your college baseball career.
Oh, yeah.
What can you say to kids out there playing any sport that, you know, maybe aren't at the skill level that they're at, that they were where they want to be, that is?
You know, I kind of just resort back to something my dad's always told me, you know, the one who introduced me to the sport of baseball, and he always said, be Mike, which was, you know, basically just saying, be yourself, you know. You don't have to be anybody else. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. All you got to do is be Mike, you know, and to any of those kids, you know, be yourself, be whoever you are. Don't try to fill somebody else's shoes.
That is sage advice.
I mean, I have it on my, every time I make a glove, you know, through school or whatever, I always put be Mike on it right here. Friendly reminder, you know, you make a bad play, you have an error, you have something bad at bat, you know, I always look down, you know, be Mike.
Well, you've been Mike, and now you're playing in front of 41,000 people in a sold-out Truist Park, the home of the Atlanta Braves.
Oh yeah, I had to have been doing something, right?
How do I be Mike?
No, you got to be Drake. That's the thing.
No, Drake has too many Benadryl.
Ball four, Ryan Cox earns the sprint. KJ will score easily from second. And Cox is hustling, trying to get 2 bases, and he will get him. Reeves couldn't handle the flip from Fisher. And aggressive base running from Coxie, who's aboard for the 3rd time tonight.
Now, obviously, a pretty tough inning for TJ Reeves defensively. The trick play miss, not able to glove that one. Trying to apply the tag on Ryan Cox. Mike, from your perspective, how do you bounce back from a tough inning defensively, whether it be errors or trick plays missed?
You know, I think it just starts with believing in our lineup. You know, like I guess we could take Tees, for example, this inning. The trick play missed, the bobble there, or whatever that was. Later in the game, he could hit 2 in with 1 swing of the bat, right? So you just got to keep going. Short memory. It's all about a short memory.
Yep, I'm a big fan of that. You need a short memory in baseball, as the fastball's right down Broadway to even up the count.
Speaking of those trick plays missed, Mikey.
Krasappi off for third. He will swipe it. And that ties him with Malachi Mitchell for the tour lead with 12 stolen bases.
Mikey, those trick plays, how important is the equalizer? How much are you watching that video board to keep up with that count and execute trick plays?
I mean, it's not everything. You know, if you take care of yourself offensively, you're going to be in good shape. But it definitely is, for us looking back, we've had 1-run games go to showdowns all the time because of equalizer point, right? So for us, it's very important.
Oh, Bill Leroy just, that ball was caught.
It was caught.
That
He
ball was
dropped
caught.
it right out of the glove.
Yep, he caught that ball cleanly. And
on the transfer, right?
Our umpires missed it.
He dropped it right out.
Yes.
Oh, this is close.
Hampton's got a cannon. Krasappi testing it.
Game knows, guys. The game knows.
The game knows.
The game knows.
Perfect throw from Reese Lightning to go down Grizz.
The splits from Ryan Rodriguez. Show me the splits. My goodness.
Come on now, Rod. Let's go. Hey, the game knows. Who caught that ball right there?
Mike Ballard, thank you so much for joining us, my friend.
That's Mike Ballard saying the game knows in reference to a fan catching a ball. Only in Bananaball.
Hey, appreciate you guys having me. It's always a pleasure.
Love you, Mike.
Guys, after that electric play, we got to introduce one of the electric entertainers of this game, John Howard Bobo, a.k.a. Big Bo. If you don't know what story connects rap and baseball, Bananaball here, how did you find that connection, Bo?
Well, I started making music when I was around 15, and then I was playing baseball, decided to do rap about baseball, and now we're here, so it worked out.
All right, so we got to see if he can really do it. I'm going to give you these 3 words: home run, sprint, and why not? Fluke. What freestyle you got?
All right, let me see. Number 25, that's Sean Fluke. Every time he take his shirt off and make me want to puke. On the mound, he disgusting, he nasty. He wearing Crocs to the field. He's so classy. You see vet Jake Skoll hitting home runs, but he getting kind of old, so he don't run. I promise he won't sprint, but we hitting in the showdown. I know we finna win. Come on. Yeah.
Big Bo with bars. Back to you.
My Rex.
Goodness.
There's kind of some burns in there from Bobo.
I've always liked that Sean Fluke shows up to a lot of places with the Crocs on. You know, it's charming for me.
It's like the inebriated words are sober thoughts. When Bobo starts rapping, he just can't stop himself. He's got to be bluntly honest, and he was.
I mean, the best raps are always based in truth.
Yep. 9 hits versus 1 hit, by the way. That's not great.
And that 1 hit from our man who was just on the mic, Mike Ballard.
Yeah, we're going to have to work on that one.
But I'll tell you what, Party Animals capitalized on it. It was a Ballard double to lead off the 3rd. And then Noah Fisher with the walk-off ball four sprint to win the inning. The heck was that? They were trying to grab the wig off their heads.
Who's to say, Biko?
Drake's ripping open some garden herb ranch with his teeth.
You know what? We had Chick-fil-A chicken strips today for
tasty.
lunch. And they brought a pan into the broadcast booth. And this is probably my 11th strip today.
On a great pace.
Stripping, man.
One in Atlanta. Jason Swan deep out to center. Reese Alexiadis. What the heck was that? That was wild. Is it a trick play?
It's gotta be. You see Alexiadis going into the motion and spinning as he's catching that, I think. Yeah. You've already got the movement from Alexiadis. He's initiated the spin before he's catching that banana ball.
Yeah.
That is something that he had been working on in batting practice since we got to Truist Park this weekend.
But what is it?
I'm calling it like a reverse twister. Name is pending. Screamer straight to rack. A-Cup is retired. I want someone to cook up a crisscross applesauce. I don't know what it will be.
Okay.
But in homage to the episode of American Dad where Roger plays pickup basketball, everybody knows it.
You know, Skoll will sit down or go on a knee sometimes. If you go into crisscross and catch the ball,
yes,
that is the crisscross applesauce.
Right. Yep, you got to go into like a butterfly type.
Or if we had special guest Chris Cross here,
I would do it.
Catching the ball behind his back
right.
with a can of applesauce.
There it is. Great take. Mike Ballard does not bite on the curveball, as Noah Nisnik is trying to put another point on the board. Full count on Ballard. From the mic on the broadcast to the fate of this 5th inning in his hands. Great take again. Lays off the breaking ball, earns the ball for a sprint, and he's aboard for a 2nd time in as many tries.
Yeah, and you saw Noah Nisnik. He jumped ahead of Mike Ballard 0-2, and then he saw the sub-2-minute inning in his sights. You saw him speed up his delivery just a little too much, and he took himself off the mound for a quick second to take a breather before delivering the payoff, but unfortunately not able to find the zone. Just the 4th base runner on the night for the Animals.
3 ball 4 sprints for Niz tonight. He threw 5 on his season coming into the game.
But I'll tell you what, 4 of those 5 sprints have come in 6 innings against the Party Animals this year.
At the same time, the Bananas could still go up 2, make it 3-1. Go up 2 points right now.
Tanner Thomas, though, ahead 3 balls, no strikes. He represents the inning winning run, and he is the team leader with his 3 home runs. Free heater, 3-1 count. Another sprint, the 4th of the ball game given up by Nisnik as Ballard is going to go 1st to 3rd Textbook defense by the Bananas. They get it to all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher in short order. And now the inning-winning run is aboard.
If the Party Animals cannot take advantage of a night where Noah Niznik has had his worst outing of the season from a control standpoint.
Yes.
If you go down 3-1 as he exits the game, that's a problem. You have to take advantage of this now.
Fortunately, you've got a good man up in Bronson Ballholm, 4 for 9 with men in scoring position this season.
Clutch.
And Brownies, 22% ball four sprint rate, best on the team. This is the best team in the sport. They're earning sprints at a 13% rate.
And now at 2-0, he's going to get a great pitch or a ball.
Taking all the way, scrapes the inside corner. Wow. That is a low strike called on the former Sun Devil.
Both of those are close. But now with a 2-strike approach, you've got to be swinging.
He is, and he spoils it.
Niz working the inner half. These last 3 deals.
And when you're getting the calls from your umpire, I mean, you want to continue to try and exploit where you think that you're getting away with something.
Another 2-2. Hot shot, but straight to Cox. Between the legs, across the diamond, double trick play with the fate of the frame on the line. Cox and Ziegler, you are out of your minds.
That takes guts, but the Bananas have trusted Alex Ziegler as their designated fielder all season long. He has served in that role in all but 1 game for the Bananas, and somehow, some way, he comes through for the Bananas as they now have 3 points tonight.
3-1 Bananas lead through 5 innings of action.
It's a beautiful night here in Atlanta, boys. But why don't we go out west just a little bit to Middle America, where it's a much more beautiful evening across the country for the sport of bananaball. The first weekend with 9 total games. We'll start you in Tulsa. An hour and 33-minute delay last night due to weather. That game began at 8:33 local time. Tonight in Tulsa, beautiful and a packed out crowd for those Texas tailgaters versus the Indianapolis Clowns. That game is underway.
Always fun to watch Brent Maddock toe the slab. Really exciting rookie for the Indianapolis Clowns. The series is on the line tonight in Tulsa, as you can see on the Tailgaters YouTube. And what a...
Oh, that's a strike.
How about that? Taylor Justice disagrees. Let's see what's going on in Wichita, Kansas. Because the Loco Beach Coconuts are hunting a series sweep of the Firefighters over on the Firefighters YouTube channel. What a time to tune in.
Oh my goodness. You know, I've been in Magic City this week for the lemon pepper wings.
Naturally.
Of course. I took my shirt off.
Because the wings were so good.
It was just spicy, man. Wait a second. There's a game right in front of us, too.
Oh, my gosh. We are blessed. To the 6th inning we go. And Sean Fluke, second man out of the pen for the Party Animals.
2024 is just me and you in a dive bar in Des Moines, Iowa. 2 teams, 1 game on a Thursday night. Now...
Uh-oh, Ty Jackson, deep drive out to left, long run, Noah Fisher, what a sliding play in the corner.
And you won't believe it, Sean Fluke wasn't sweating a thing as that ball was tattooed into the left field corner. He was already motioning to Ty Jackson, telling him to do some more push-ups. He knew it wasn't leaving the yard. That's unbelievable. There is nobody doing that like Sean Fluke.
Mr. Undeniable, the exterminator.
He's never been wrong.
The man of many nicknames.
Oh, now he's got Jackie. He's mouthing him. You see him. He's yelling at him. As he throws the pitch.
I mean, these are 2 legends of the sport squaring off in front of over 41,000 fans as Fluke floats in the backdoor bender to jump back ahead. I've got that one at 53 miles an hour, according to my IDAR.
It left the arm about a foot above the strike zone, landed in the glove about a foot below, but when it crossed the plate.
Somewhere in rural Vermont, Bill Lee is very proud of what Sean Fluke did on that 1-1 pitch.
When Fluke is Bill Lee's age, he'll be pitching the exact same way. He'll still have this approach.
You would think he just gained more trash-talking experience.
Oh,
right back to Fluke.
Oh, my.
He boofs the trick play, but he gets the out. That's the important part. Focused a little too much on the trash talk.
And I want to be clear, because somebody, you might take it out of context or take it as this extreme, oh, they so mean. It is all in good fun.
Yes.
And he's here to play the mental game is the other aspect.
He's just having fun. He's having a good time.
Yeah.
He wants you to feel the pressure of being at the plate while he's just goofing off.
Correct. Sean Fluke is beloved by every single person in Banana Land.
And has shared a locker room with the Bananas for the last 4 years?
This is his 5th year in Banana Land.
Now.
Yeah.
Has not played any of these teams more. I mean, tenfold.
Well, to be frank, it's his 5th World Tour. It's his 6th year because he was a Savannah Banana in the 2021 Breakfast Bowl against the Make It Bacon. Real ones will remember.
Couple party animals on that crew.
Mike Vivacis, Jacob Teston. That was a wild squad. That ball blasted foul by Max Young Goldberg, teaming up with Bill Leroy, Kyle Luigs, Dan Oberst, Dalton Malden. And they were playing baseball, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. That's another sprint for Max Young Goldberg, his 2nd of the night. He's aboard for the 3rd time, and he's reached 4 out of 5 times this series.
Impressive.
5 sprints in his last 3 games. This guy's starting to find his mojo at the bottom of this Bananas order. You know they want him to bat higher considering how much thump that bat has. But right now he's really been boosting his OBP as of late.
Eric Jones Jr., he played 1 weekend in that Breakfast Bowl. Yeah.
The stories these guys could tell. So again, even going back to 2024, talking about Des Moines, Iowa, with 1 game, Party Animals Bananas. And now 9.
Meadows the opposite way. Reeves will put it away.
That level of growth for this sport, it's telling in less than 3 years. So impressive. And even more impressive, there's a brand new special guest, I'm being told, and we're excited to go to the field. Who we got?
I cannot wait to see who this could be.
Toombs County, Georgia has produced 2 men for Bananaball. Those men are Fake Toll, me, and DR Meadows. Well, as of last night, one of those men is a winner, the other a loser in yellow. Now, it may be the Benadryl talking, but I don't care what that scoreboard behind me says. The Party Animals are still in this. The energy's high. The boys are ready to go. We have Andy Cosgrove. We have Drew Gillespie. We have Garrett Delano. You saw how he threw last night. I mean, come on, guys. It's a Party Animals game. Oh, hell. Hey.
Uh-oh.
Feed 5-fold farm Party Animals. 24 hours and your time has come, man. The bananas are fresh as a daisy. And what you gonna do when they take the win? What you gonna do? The bananas run wild on you.
What the hell was that?
I'm worried about.
His undies are shut. He got them undies on, man.
I love Fake Toll.
I can't stand it. It's terrible.
I'm very worried for his health.
It's the worst.
It's Fake Toll, me. I love that guy. He's funny.
Nobody loves him more than Cheito. Jose Benitez was cracking up in the booth next
He's
to us.
He's the worst.
Derek Klena? Yes, Derek Klena. Music time, my friends.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, strangers pass and I'm homebound. staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. But I need you, and I miss you. But now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? But you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could just hold you tonight.
Now coming to pitch for the Bananas, number 24, Derek Clinton.
How blessed are we to have the Broadway superstar Derek Clinton in the sport of bananaball. Perfect man for the role. Played baseball at UCLA in the same pitching staff with Garrett Cole and Trevor Bauer. And after 14 years on the Broadway stage, he has combined his love of baseball and show tunes in the perfect place for it all.
Yeah, and all of his teammates absolutely adore having him in the locker room, a guy that they love rallying around. You saw it when he struck out Bryson Bloomer in Yankee Stadium a couple weekends ago. And for Clenna, last time out, surrendered a ball for a sprint in College Station, but he can just get ahead in counts against these Party Animals batters. He should be in pretty good shape tonight.
You know what I love about Derek Clinton too is he's got so much experience in the world of adulting, in life. A guy who performed on Broadway, who worked his way to that stage and now to bananaball. He's inserted into a locker room where you have 23, 24-year-olds, and Clinton's like, hey man, I've lived a thing or two. I've seen a thing or two across the world, and he gets to pour that into a lot of young guys and rookies on this bananaball roster.
What a beautiful sunset. The backdrop for bananaball here in Truist Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the kid out of West Covina, California, Derek Clinton. With a 1-1 count on the man out of Madison Heights, Michigan, Noah Fisher.
Great pitch.
Wow, that was a very good looking pitch. You know what? It has been a consistent zone from Bryson Wheeler. He's giving you
airing a little low.
Yes, exactly. And that is a nice piece of hitting. Noah Fisher dunks that down into left. And Fish, don't look now.
Yeah.
1 for 1, walk-off ball for sprint.
Fish getting back into a groove and a rhythm tonight. And then you flip it to Andy Cosgrove and get. I'd like to do that in Fake Toll. That's what I want. That's what I want to see out of Fake Toll.
If that happens to Fake Toll, I'm going to be pretty livid.
What the heck happened to AJ Kirsch?
Wow, method acting.
Learned that while he was hosting his 4th Super Bowl.
There's some life in those legs.
Back to the top of the order.
Is that a guy in a suit behind him? What?
Keep it classy here in Atlanta.
Oh my goodness.
Bouncing ball. KJ between the legs to Olsen for 1. To first. Nanners go around the horn. Trick play from KJ. Double play for Clenna and the Nanners.
I said it last night, Josh. Cosgrove has mentioned so many times. He feels like it's an entertainment pitcher, a big walk-up, a stilts that he's facing. He does it again, and the frustration you see from Andy Cosgrove, who grounds into a double play.
Yeah, throwing the helmet there certainly makes things a little tougher. And, you know, you're just having to adjust. You see a lefty your first 2 times up. Now you go up against the right-hander and Derek Clenna. Just roll it over a little more than you'd like. And it's also frustrating when you're ahead in the count 2-0 and you find yourself grounding out like that.
3-0 count on Reese Hampton. Derek Clenna trying to complete his first full inning of his bananaball career. He's only ever gotten 1 out. And 4 straight bad ones to Hampton. The inning-winning run is aboard again. Great sprint defense by the Bananas to keep the Speedy Reese Lightning to just one base.
And I think if there's a message to Andy Cosgrove, it's follow what Reese Hampton just did. When you're facing a rookie out on the mound in a moment like this, give it a breath or two. Make him find the zone. Make him force it into what Bryson Wheeler wants behind home plate. And now after the ball four sprint, say hello to Tristan Levesque.
And this goes back to what you just said. You got the 34-year-old Derek Klena who gives way to the 24-year-old Tristan Levesque, rookie to rookie. And the southpaw trying to strand Klena's man on first base.
Yeah, and you don't have any runs in the top half, or you didn't get any runs in the top half of the inning if you're the Bananas. You don't like the matchup, Klena going up against a lefty in Jake Skull, so you try and go to the rookie Tristan Levesque, who's worked very quickly this season and now has a little bit of a matchup advantage, even though it's against the defending MVP.
Given that equalizer point too, the Party Animals effectively need to score a point here, otherwise they'll be forced into a rally situation in the 9th inning. That's higher level banana ball, but if you factor in with the equalizer, the Bananas would be up 4-1 right now. The Animals need points in the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th just to get us tied in the final inning.
Skull taking all the way, and it's 4 straight bad ones from Levesque. Hampton is going to go first to third, and he gets, well, that was nothing from Thomas Simino coaching third. I think he just let Hampton decide what he was going to do himself.
I believe in Reese Hampton, I believe in his speed, but Rack got that ball while Hampton was still only a third of the way toward home. He would have been out, gunned down, unless there was an errant throw from Robert Anthony Cruz. It's the right move. I know you don't want to do it, it's the right move to stall.
You trust your guy TJ Reeves, the team leader in hitting, but this one skied to center, and Ryan Cox makes the catch as the Party Animals strand the inning-winning run on third, and Klena and Levesque combine for a scoreless frame.
You lost sight of plate presence right there, and a couple of tough ABs for the Party Animals, and the Bananas hold serve.
That's the first strike you got from Tristan Levesque, and a fortunate pop up there for TJ Reeves and the Party Animals.
So to the 7th we go. The Bananas lead 3-1.
This place is about to come to life. The Atlanta sky, man. This scene has been the perfect one for the Party Animals, showcasing their headline show in a major league park.
And the over 41,000 fans moving it and grooving it, taking their turn lighting up the night. Ashton Lansdale, Marietta, Georgia native from about 10 minutes down the road. What an experience.
That's the shot right there. Look at that.
Oh, man. That scuba dance has taken over. Rex Castillo, you going to do the scuba dance down in the crowd, my friend?
I am terrible at it right now, but this section behind me, guys, this has been the party all night long. Every time you see the left-handed batter, they've been going crazy. Knox is the kid they're saying who started it all. Knox, how much of a good time are you having right now?
This is so much fun. I'm having the best time of my life.
And Mark, you have to come up here and join the energy. It's all about having the fans having a good time.
This is what it's all about. I mean, I got up here at first, but he started booing me, but I think we've made friends since then. He's taught me a couple dance moves. It's been great.
Hey guys, so Knox, why are you dancing so much? Is it guys like Mark that are making you dance so much?
Nah, it's just because it's fun. I mean, there's no point not to.
He said it best. Guys, the party's here. We'll be here all night long. Let's give it a scuba, guys. Back to you.
There it is, Rex. Thank you, sir. Wow. You spend a minute talking to Mark Smith. I don't care how much you abhor the team he plays for. You're going to love him.
Now, do you think those kids are watching Nate Tellier content and that's what made them boo Mark Smith? I mean, Tellier lately has just been ganging up on that guy.
Mark doesn't know when to sit down. That is the problem. He has very little feel when it comes to standing up and sitting down.
Yeah, it's a glaring issue.
And they've talked about it in the locker room. That's something that going forward this season to build momentum and consistency, you've got to fix. Mark Smith has a serious problem.
Battle between former minor leaguers.
There he goes again.
And Tellier's going to win it between the legs twice. Trick play for the kid out of Attleboro, Massachusetts.
You see those trick plays popping up right there. This one's all but over right now between the Bananas and Party Animals at Equalizer. The Bananas will get an added point if the Animals don't work quickly to gain a whole lot of trick plays in bulk.
They've only got 5 more defensive outs to work with, and they are 8 trick plays in the hole still.
Well, that's not good.
No. Dan Oberst, a monster hack, and will survive this foul ball to the second deck.
Loud start to his game. Double, single, grounded out his last time up, but Dan looks as good as ever.
Big whiff on a nasty sweeper there from Telly. It's been an odd second season for Nate Tellier so far. Can't complain with an ERA below 5. As he gets the strikeout, and that gets to the crux of it right there. So that's only his 3rd K on the year.
Correct. That's what's so odd about Nate Tellier's campaign.
To hit the world's tallest batter, Dakota Stilts Britain.
One of the stars of the sport. One of my favorite players to watch pitch and hit. The kids love him. Dakota Stilts All-Britain will face that Nate Tellier, who entered the game 6 1/3 innings pitched, just 2 strikeouts and 5 ball 4 sprints, but a sub-5 ERA.
And only an earned run in 2 out of his 7 appearances this year. The defense has been atrocious behind Telly. This one popped into the seats.
Do it.
They do not do it.
So his control hasn't been where he wants it. His strikeout stuff is not exactly there.
Hey, it's a base hit. Dakota Stilts All-Britain able to beat the wrap on a great throw from Hampton to first.
And again, that's the story of Nate Tellier 2026. You strike out Dan Oberst, one of the most dangerous hitters here, and then an 11-foot tall man ropes one to center field against you.
And both of Stilts' hits this season have come against the guys in black and pink. A beautiful barrel right up the chute, and I'm telling you, every season, Dakota Stilts All-Britain, he gets a little bit faster, hustling it down to that first base bag.
Hard 90.
He was hitting in the place of Reese Alexiadis, who was reinserted for Stilts over at first.
Been a couple weeks since Stilts your barrel be going, Drake.
Oh, man, I cannot wait to talk to the man in his 6th World Tour about that one.
Stilts.
Now, why didn't they let him run? Now, why can't Stilts?
Why can't Stilts run?
Why can't Stilts run the bases?
Oh, no.
And just that much more impressive to do it against a Nate Tellier fastball. It's one of the more live heaters in the sport. Low to mid-90s with the gas.
Yeah.
He's still got the sweeper and split changeup in his back pocket. Hunting his 2nd strikeout.
Manana's coaching first again.
And Alexiadis off on the pitch. We'll have to head back to first.
All's fair in love and Bananaball. 5 first base coaches.
I would love to see those guys doing this in the club. Imagine that at Magic City.
I can imagine a lot of things in Magic City. That's probably not one of them, though. I'm going to shoot you straight. That's more Claremont Lounge vibes right there.
Wow, good-looking fastball. Just missed the inside corner. KJ 0 for 3 tonight. Trying to join the party. Alexiadis off on the pitch. Throw from Bronny. Not in time. Never actually stood a chance.
No, I think it slipped out of the glove just for a second from Bronson Ballhome. That's all it takes is the catcher. One stutter.
You won't believe it, guys. Alexiadis 6 for 7 in stolen base attempts. Tie. Perfect cut. Great job, control room.
Wow.
I just wish he knew. Wow, that's a massive steal because this ball four sprint will bring in Super East from second. And more pressure applied by the Bananas offense.
You are teetering at this point on the brink of blowout. The Bananas, everything's gone their way. The defense has been impeccable with the trick plays. The bats have worked. The ability to lay off of pitches outside of the zone, that's worked. Very few holes you can poke in the Bananas gameplay tonight. For the Party Animals, you need to match that with a perfect game yourself, and they simply haven't.
And now you're bringing up a guy in Ryan Cox, 2 for 2 with the ball four sprint tonight. He's reached every time he's come up.
And Coxey has already driven in 2. Flicks this the other way. It's going to reach the seats. No catch.
Party Animals have handed out 4 ball 4 sprints this evening. We've yet to complete 7 innings. The Bananas, you mentioned it off the top, Biko, off the air actually. In their wins this year, they've just taken advantage of other teams' mistakes.
Yes. This one shanked out to left. Noah Fisher there for the 3rd out. And that right there is the Party Animals conceding the equalizer point.
Correct. Again, you get to a spot like this where you are down in the trick play category by so many, it's demoralizing enough that you just don't want to risk more runs coming across.
But even down like this, you can't stop believing, right?
Well,
out of your seats, on your feet. I need you to get those light-up wristbands up in the air and get them swaying side to side as we welcome Party down to the field, and we all join in together to sing Don't Stop Believing.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in. He took the midnight train going
telling you, Biko, it never gets old. Emotional again for me as somebody who's seen this show evolve from the early 2024, that first full series in front of fans where the Party Animals stole the show against either the visitors, the firefighters, and then to work it to this moment with 41,000. This is what Jesse Cole, Emily Cole, Jared Orton, this is what that original 6 built. A platform for the Savannah Bananas that in 2024 saw them sell out Dyken Park. Dyken Park now.
Right.
In Houston, Texas. Minute Maid at the time. Yep. Bobby Dynamite.
The legend.
And now a couple of years later, the Party Animals right here with the help of the Savannah Bananas selling out Truist. And then in a month's time, less than now, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Animals taking on the Loco Beach Coconuts, selling out a Major League Baseball stadium without the help of these bananas.
I can't wait to see that, and I can't wait to see Frankie Moscatello pitch here tonight because he's having a fantastic rookie campaign.
Yeah, and he really impressed Tyler Dillon and Adam Byron, striking out the side at the pop-up game in Navasota, Texas last Thursday. He struck out the side in 2 minutes and 31 seconds, and that was the fastest inning of his career to date. So they're feeling pretty encouraged with their righty, who is striking out over 30% of the batters he's faced this year, and nails strike one against Jason Swan.
Good to see AJ Kirsch has improved a little bit.
No.
I think he's better than he was when he was upside down.
6 Benadryl, that's what visits me.
Is the health of the Party Animals play on the field, is it like a voodoo doll for AJ Kirsch? Is that what's happening?
Like Brett Helton, Game 2, New Orleans?
Yeah.
In whatever that was.
Bill Leroy, little ring of the bell on the foul ball from Jason Swan. 2-2 coming. Swan, Acuff, and Ballard with the Animals chasing a run here in the bottom of the 7th against the Bananas' 6th round draft pick out of Rocky Point, New York, Frank Moscatello. They call him Gazoo. And he blows. Empire State Heat straight by Swanee.
I'm telling you, he's just tough on bats. You once again see arguably the livest fastball in bananaball, and a big reason why opponents are batting just a $148 against him, and he started to incorporate that little strikeout celly, some Italian flair at the end.
I asked you guys before the show today if the Bananas had found their Austin Krzemienski, that second closer deep in the pen that you can go to, similar to Danny Hosley. That's what the role Krem played last year. I mean, at this rate, if this continues, I'm seeing a viable option.
And how fun is it getting to see Moscatello and Tellier throw in the same inning? I mean, it's the little flamethrowers for each of these teams. Tellier 5'9", hardest thrower on the Party Animals. Moscatello 5'8", hardest thrower on the Bananas.
Just goes to show, too, I mean, the longest time you'd see guys like a Randy Johnson and think, well, you got to be that big to throw hard.
Right.
But no. Those young pitchers out there in the sport of baseball who aspire to play baseball, bananaball, the legs, all in the legs.
Now, I don't know how Moscatello does it because I'm 5'8", and I max out at 69 miles an hour.
Nice.
Not nice enough to be a pitcher in bananaball.
It's all in the legs, Biko. And you have those. That's an odd.
Beautiful legs, I should add.
Yeah, I've got a couple tree trunks. It's the arm that just can't catch up to them.
Moscatello has both.
Yes, in spades. Guy who's been.
Now, if a rump was equivalent to your velocity.
Golly, put that thing in the hall.
Biko, wow.
I'd be pumping 103, Jacob Mizurowski stuff. 0-2 count on Ballard. Double and a sprint so far tonight. For Moscatello, this guy, 8 years of professional baseball, 2023 Frontier League Pitcher of the Year. As this one, soft roller, this should be a base hit. No way, KJ, no way! Oh, Kyle Jackson, you are absurd!
I mean, you see Frankie Moscatello fired up after that incredible bare-handed play from Kyle Jackson. We saw one so similar to that in Washington, D.C. a year ago. And now Kyle Jackson able to do it for a second straight tour.
He was so off balance, too, Kyle Jackson. What a throw. Well within the range of Alex Ziegler.
With 2 outs, a runner on, Tanner Thomas due to swing it, and he's in center field. What a party at the plate Tanner Thomas just kicked off.
Look, man, no team wants to win more than the Party Animals, but their feel and understanding that this sport, bananaball, is predicated on making baseball fun, bringing the entertainment no matter the score, no matter the situation. It makes that walk-up doubly impressive. They put their all into each aspect of this game.
Speaking of doubly impressive, I didn't realize that we had more than one spotlight here.
Two
spotlights? Yes, 2 spotlights, Josh. Very good. Ball and a strike on Tanner Thomas. A strikeout and a ball for a sprint so far tonight. He's got 2 of the 3 true outcomes checked off. If he can get the 3rd, this will be a brand new ball game. He represents the inning-winning run. Moscatello, on the other hand, 1 strike away from getting the Bananas their 4th point. Good take by Thomas. Deuce is wild. Acuff, the inning tying run off second. Swing and a foul tip.
Foul tip, yeah. Again, look at the context here. Bananas up 1-0. They were going to win the equalizer point. If they win the 7th, they take the equalizer. It's now 5-1. You're going to score 4 points off Danny Hosley in the 9th.
The odds are not in your favor.
Animals have to strike quickly.
Another 2-2. Tanner works the count full.
Now ball 4 sprint does bring a run home and knots up the 7th.
That would deny the Bananas their 4th point. So much hangs in the balance of this 3-2 pitch. Acuff is off. Tanner, a deep drive out to right. And how about that? He's got a reservation for 2 at the Chop House as he walks off the 7th inning.
He is the hottest man in this sport, both physically and with the bat at the dish. Tanner Thomas, 3 home runs in his last 4 ball games.
And the 4th on the season for number 4, the outright team leader. He just continues to rake for the boys in black and pink, having a phenomenal 2026 campaign.
There's that 3rd true outcome. Rex Castillo, grab our guy.
Tanner, seeing nothing but bombs at the plate. How are you so hot right now?
We just getting lucky, that's all, baby. Let's go, baby.
Has a little bit more to do on that swipe right on a swing like that. Guys, back to you.
For Rex, it's the motto in the Party Animals dugout. Hitters don't hit home runs, pitchers throw them.
That thing was crushed.
Yeah, he knew.
I mean, that was literally into the Chop House.
He knew instantly.
Tanner Thomas, his 5th World Tour. He looks as good as he has ever been across his bananaball career here in 2026. And what a trick play performance it has been tonight from the Savannah Bananas. A dozen on the game with 7 innings in the books. Robert Anthony Cruz with one of the best backflip catches of his career. Alexiadis, the tornado. Olsen and Ziegler teaming up for double trick plays. Cox and KJ the same. I mean, an absolute clinic when it comes to trick plays as Easton Parrish, the Bananas' 7th round draft pick, will take his cuts against Nate Tellier out for a 2nd inning of work.
Something to study about this sport, too. When you get down early, it becomes much tougher defensively to log trick plays. Reason being, a trick play missed can bury you into a much deeper hole in that points category. The Animals played it too careful today because they had to. That was part of this team. Fans claim to have it. They do! Oh my! The 3rd deck in Truist Park. The rookie is set down. Tellier gets a free out from the fans.
And this guy has had such limited ABs for the Bananas this season. It's already the 2nd time he's fouled out to the fans in his young career as Ty Jackson lines this one out to the warning track, and somehow, someway, TJ Reeves completes the shoestring grab.
Now, why did he do that? He had time. He just couldn't find the banana ball, and he made it work there toward the end.
I don't know whether he got nervous with Hampton coming near him.
I don't know.
Like for some reason, he took priority.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know.
I think Peter Holden just got squared up by that foul ball from Jackson Olsen.
And Garrett Delano takes the foul ball off the ground and raises it up to throw it to the crowd. No
Naturally,
mercy.
This one flicked the opposite way. Nice snag, Noah Fisher. Nate Tellier, heck of a bounce back inning after earning the point in the 7th.
Really nice inning for Nate Tellier. 1 minute and 31 seconds for the right-hander, and just what the Party Animals need. Now they've got a chance to get a walk-up for a 2nd straight inning.
So I want to drive home that point. Early in this game, that first inning, for example, where the Bananas put up 3 runs, at that point, your defense stops going for trick plays. They want to give some reprieve to your pitcher and ensure you're just getting outs. That's been the story of the evening. The Bananas putting a couple of runs on the board, the Party Animals being down and not wanting to force the issue. Because of that, we have ourselves in a contest where the Bananas just officially won the equalizer point and have a 4-2 lead over the Animals. If the PAs win this 8th inning, we still go to the 9th with a 1-run deficit in the game.
You got a quick look at the numbers for the rookie Grant Besser, who comes in for this 4th inning. What a play. DR Meadows on the bare hand, throws it right back to the Nanners' 4th-round draft pick. Ball home Fisher, and then Cosgrove at the top as this one is swatted out to right. And on the run, Ty Jackson there for out number 1.
And there was a world beat go. We brought it up a second ago with the Bananas going to the 9th up 5-1 or 6-1.
Right.
This already looks a little more reasonable, but a point here, ever important knowing that you're likely going to face Danny Hosley in the final frame.
It's that swing by Tanner Thomas to close out the 7th inning.
Yep.
Party Animals were an out away from falling behind 4-2 or 4-1 rather, which would now be 5-1 as Alexiadis calls off Ty and has out number 2 to take care of Fisher.
Consider this too. That's the hit this game for the Party Animals.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a ball 4 sprint is your only other point. A walk-off ball 4 sprint, your only other point. That hit redefined how this game will finish.
Andy Cosgrove takes his turn, representing the inning-winning run in the batter's box as that fastball looked really good. Does not get the call from Bryson Wheeler.
Still chasing his first long ball of the year. Cosgrove, no big blasts yet. I think now Split is the newest victim of the timeout chair.
Cosgrove works the sprint. He's aboard for the first time tonight. And the inning-winning run is on first, bringing Reese Hampton up to the plate. Quickly here, because that was a less than 2-minute inning from Nate Tellier as Smith takes over for Cosgrove at first. Josh, you mentioned Easton Parrish, some bad luck with the fans. 2nd foul out to the fans in 12 career plate appearances.
It's wild.
Yeah. You can't predict bananaball.
In a season where the fans are still ramping up, too. They're still trying to get hot themselves.
Worm burner to KJ. He goes between the legs. No scoop from Ziegler. Mark Smith going first to 3rd. He is there. And the inning is prolonged with the winning run now 90 feet from scoring.
KJ had a little bit more time than I think he realized. Now he's still double clutched. He took his time, went through his routine, and a brutal hop into the chest of Ziggy. Inning still alive for the Animals.
And that's the first defensive miscue of the entire night for the Savannah Bananas to this point, and that's really what did them in the night before. They've got to hope they can escape without any harm here in the 8th.
The Bananas could have blown this thing out.
Yes. Jake Skoll, slow roller, past Jackson Olsen. X comes through in the clutch. It's a 4-3 game going to the 9th.
Ball 4 sprints, errors, and the MVP. That concoction makes this a ball game as we go to the 9th. The Party Animals are clicking late in this game.
Let's get it to Party Panda.
The bells means it's time to take a look up at the scoreboard. After 8 innings, we are tied 3-3, but the Bananas have clinched the equalizer point by having more trick plays than the Party Animals, which makes our score 4-3 Bananas as we head to the final inning. But here's the thing, fans. In the game of banana ball, in the final inning, every single run scored counts as a point. With the Bananas in the lead, if the Party Animals can hold, they need to score 1 to tie or 2 to walk it off. Atlanta, your energy has been amazing all game long, but we aren't done yet. I need to feel you now! Because this is the final inning!
I hope you have your nitroglycerin pills close at hand, because we've got ourselves a heck of a banana ball game. Dylan Porter takes over in the top of the 9th with the Animals just down 4-3. And the lights are out. Dylan Porter, hype piece o'clock.
Yeah, you're seeing the ambiance of this moment. And the Party Animals have opted this season to move their hype video for the pitcher entrance in the 9th to a complete staff video. Rather than just Pistol Squad, Porter or Drew Gillespie or Peter Holden, they honor everyone on the back end of the staff with their hype intro, which surely you will see plenty of times over the course of 2026. And you get a glimpse of it now as it entertains 41,000 here in Truist. There he is.
What a moment.
Wow, look at the gleam. Spotlight right on top of him.
2022 Banana. This is his 3rd World Tour with the Party Animals. He was with the Oakland Ballers in the Pioneer League last year. Back in the sport, Dylan Porter better than ever here in 2026.
This is a 10th assignment out of the pen, and the last time he pitched on Saturday in Vegas, he completed 3 outs in 3 minutes and 22 seconds. That was his 2nd fastest inning of the 2026 World Tour. And he's also got opponents batting just .212 against him this season. That is the 4th lowest opponent's batting average in banana ball entering play tonight.
Tell you what, in the 10 hole, surprisingly, this is exactly where you want to be if you're the Savannah Bananas. Max Young Goldberg trying to set the table for the top of the order. He's 1 for 1 with 2 ball 4 sprints tonight, and he's reached 4 out of his 5 trips to the dish so far this weekend here in Atlanta.
I can't imagine in this spot in the lineup now the Bananas even need to go to the golden batter. You've got Max Young Goldberg, DR Meadows, Rack, Oberst all due up.
Yeah, you especially cannot take the bat out of the hands of your 2nd round draft pick, who is rounding into form here in his 17th game played. That was a good looking pitch.
And Porter wanted it.
It's fastball, curveball, slider, changeup from Porter. High spin rate on the gas, low to mid 90s. And that one misses just a pinch up. Those were 2 very close pitches. Porter doesn't get the call on either from Bryson Wheeler, and Young Goldberg has his 3rd sprint of the night, 4th of the series.
And in an inning where every run will count as a point for both of these teams, insurance for the Bananas can be so important. And wow, a golden batter here.
The Savannah Bananas are invoking the golden batter rule. Hitting in the place of DR Meadows is the Savannah Bananas golden batter. Please welcome Dan Oberst.
So in a spot where DR has a 474 OBP this season, he relents for Dan Oberst, the most dangerous veteran bat in this game.
Yeah, unfortunately, DR Meadows just 1 for 4 tonight, still not nursing a completely healthy hamstring. So the Bananas like the chance for Dan Oberst to face Dylan Porter twice in this situation. Had a hit last night as the golden batter. He's been very good in the 9th inning of play. This is honestly a good move, in my opinion, for the Bananas.
Yeah, beautiful two-seamer there. DR Meadows, throughout his healthy banana ball career, one of the toughest guys to double up in the sport, but he's your #1 double play candidate right now, as he can only run about 80% speed. So it takes you out of that situation, as you see Bryce Grizzaffi, already 1 stolen base tonight. Bananas designated runner has taken over for young Goldberg at first. And it's a 1-1 count on Dan Oberst here in his 8th year as a Savannah Banana, 4th World Tour. Check that, make it 5. Ahead, 2 balls and a strike. Can cut the tension with the knife here in Truist Park. Fastball blown by Oberst to even up the count. These guys were teammates in 2022. Now foes for a 3rd season. Oberst knows the arsenal. Porter knows Dan's tendencies at the plate. And Dylan just misses the low outside corner as the count goes full. Porter barking at Wheeler.
Yeah, he's just going to take a little time, go behind the mound, compose himself before delivering a pretty massive payoff pitch.
See if Grizzaffi goes on the 3-2 with no outs here in the top of the 9th inning. Bananas looking for some insurance, and Grizzaffi had a little twitch towards second on the pickoff there from Porter.
Jammed a finger too.
Yep, he's shaking that right hand. Grizz stays put, the heater just misses in the exact same, no!
They got him!
Wow!
Strike him out, throw him out! Bronson ball home! Mass confusion! But a backwards K from Dylan Porter! And the Party Animals rip momentum from the moment.
It was the exact pitch he threw on the 2-2.
Very similar, very similar.
Gets the call, and Bronny with the shoot down to second. That is massive.
Boy, I'm telling you, the Party Animals just clutching up here in the late stages of this ball game. That is a massive throw from Bronson Ballhome, helped out by a little confusion, but now Jason Swan will feed this to Porter, covering the bag, and the Party Animals able to escape the 9th inning with the Bananas scoring no runs. Massive stuff for Porter.
If that's called ball 4, they're at the corners with no one out. And that was 36 seconds ago in real time. And now 3 guys gone, and the Party Animals come to the plate, needing a point to knot it up. But of course, they face Danny Hosley.
Danny Hosley has 27 consecutive innings without allowing an earned run. Gave up an unearned run in the 9th last night, which was insurance for the Party Animals in their 3-1 victory. He's got no wiggle room here, as he has TJ Reeves, Jason Swan, and Chase Acuff, 4 through 6 in this Party Animals lineup due to swinging.
And although it was an earned run, we saw him surrender a walk-off for the first time in his career since July the 3rd, 2023 in Akron, Ohio. He allowed 2 in that ball game, the only 2 in his career, because he made the start in that ball game for the Savannah Bananas. Now Danny Hosley trying to remain a perfect 6 for 6 when it comes to his save opportunities this season.
And 4 through 6 in this Party Animals lineup. Reeves, Swan, and Acuff, you've got guys hitting 400, 352, and 344. Oh, and by the way, Mike Ballard, who's due up 4th, hitting 340. And then behind him, tonight's hero so far for the Party Animals, Tanner Thomas.
And Hosley may have a 182 opponent's batting average this season, but the Party Animals have 5 hits against him this year. They have a 357 mark facing off against the Bananas closer.
Reeves, Swan, and Acuff, though, tonight have combined 0 for 8 and a ball 4 sprint. is a strong part of the lineup, but they have not been hot here in Truist Park today.
TJ Reeves reached all 3 times last night. Yet to get aboard here this evening. Ahead 2-0. Chops this foul.
That's the right approach, too. Keep that swing down. Come at it low, namely if you're watching for that Vulcan changeup.
Fly ball. Reese Alexiadis charging in. He calls off Jackson. There is 1 out here in the last of the 9th.
Now Swan 0 for 3 tonight, was 0 for 3 last night with a strikeout. Has struck out twice in 2 games here in Atlanta. Still entered this game a 455 OBP. Something has to give.
And only a 4.5% strikeout percentage, 3rd best in the tour. Only behind Lytle and Becerra. Wow, the Vulcan changeup just missed. And the fastball poured in for a strike. The 2-1. Ryan Cox. Party Animals down to their final out.
It's so tough here. You may not see Jake Skoll in the 9th. That's how good Swan, Reeves, Acuff are. This is the spot you'd have to use him, and I don't think the Animals will.
It is surprising not to see Jake Skoll coming to the dish, but the only 2 guys with multiple hits in the 9th inning this year for the Party Animals, Jake Skoll and Chase Acuff, the man at the plate.
Acuff takes his turn representing the game's tying run. 12-6 curveball just misses. A ball and a strike. And the Party Animals down to their final strike. Acuff 0 for 2 fly out, line out sprint.
What Danny Hosley does.
Liner, Chase Acuff keeps the Party Animals alive.
And now you have a shot. Here's your opportunity to bring Jake Skoll to the plate via Bananaball's golden batter rule.
Fans, the Party Animals are invoking the golden batter rule. Batting in place of Michael Ballard, the Party Animals golden batter. He wears X Jake Skoll.
This is why the rule was invented. In basketball and football, the ball is in the hand of your very best player when the moment matters the most. The same is true tonight in Truist. Danny Hosley versus Jake Skoll. Great on great, 2 future Bananaball Hall of Famers.
And Mark Smith has taken over at first base, representing the game's tying run. Jake Skoll doesn't bite on the changeup. He represents the game-winning run. 0 for 1. Check that, make it 1 for 2 with 2 ball 4 sprints, and he's fooled on the 12-6 curve.
Will they force the issue and send Mark? That's a big question. You would not want the game to end on Smith being thrown out at second.
Especially with Skoll in the box.
But then again, the possibility of a ball 4 sprint, all the things you're considering right here.
The 1-1. Change up, gets the zone, and once again the Party Animals down to their final strike. Danny Hosley against Jake Skoll. High fly ball, deep out to right. Ty Jackson has it on the track. The Bananas hold on. 4-3 winners to even up this series and force a rubber game tomorrow afternoon.
And the equalizer point now looms as large as it ever has, as it helps the Bananas prevail and emerge victorious tonight. Gets them that 4th and deciding point to even win the series with the Party Animals here in Truist Park.
So well said, Josh. This time last year, we're going to showdowns. It's tied 3 points apiece. But the Equalizer, the visiting team is awarded a point if they have more trick plays going into the final inning than that home team. It was the case tonight. It was the case last night. And this evening, it is the difference, the only difference in the Savannah Bananas winning the game.
And it's crazy. Before this weekend, the Bananas only one Equalizer point earned this season. Now they have earned it on back-to-back nights facing the Party Animals here in Atlanta.
We get to see the series finale tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern first pitch. We'll get pregame action going at 2:30. It'll be right here on the Party Animals YouTube channel as well as the CW. And what more could you ask for than a rubber match between the two original teams in this sport, the Bananas and the Party Animals? Derek Glenn is singing. Let's listen in. We've got a lot more to chop up on the postgame show.
Yeah. Hey, celebrate with me tonight. Celebrate like we got time. So lucky to have you in my life. Hey, you better hit the right and hit the left now. Turn around and slide. Somebody celebrate with me tonight. Celebrate with me tonight. Celebrate like we got time. Lucky to have you in my life. You better hit the right and hit the left now. Turn around and one more time. Hit the right and hit the left now. Turn around and slide.
Atlanta, you have been nothing short of absolutely legendary tonight. Thank you all so much for supporting Bananaball, for supporting the Party Animals on our very first Major League Stadium headliner. As we like to say, we are still in the first inning, and we couldn't be more grateful that each and every one of you are joining us on this journey. Thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. And now, let's hear from the Party Animals, Tanner Thomas.
Atlanta! Did y'all have fun tonight, Atlanta? I'll tell y'all what, this is the first MLB stadium that has hosted the Party Animals headlining tour, and I wanted to say thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts. Give yourself a round of applause. Now, this game that we play, Bananaball, it's all about family, and it's a way bigger thing than you guys can imagine. Because of you guys, we get to live out our dreams. So once again, give yourself a big round of applause. Now tonight, we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna break this down all together, all across the stadium. We're gonna break this bad boy down to fans first on 3. You guys ready? I'm sorry, they said that y'all aren't ready. Are you guys ready? Hands up, Atlanta. Fans first on 3. 1, 2, 3. We love y'all. Y'all be safe tonight.
That is an incredible representation of this Party Animals brand. After a loss for the black and pink, Tanner Thomas sending 40,000 here in Atlanta home with the right message, taking a leadership role, one he's carried for years with the Party Animals, and now showcasing that in front of a crowd like this. That's growth of an individual, growth of a team, growth of a sport. And the Savannah Bananas will take a picture here in their home state, honoring their win tonight, before Rex Castillo momentarily has a couple of the stars of this game.
And I saw in the chat, it's a super fair question. Mary Kay asking, wait, where's Bill Leroy? This is a Party Animals headlining series, so it's so cool to hear Tanner Thomas, who spent multiple years as a collegiate banana before, and now this being his 5th year as a Party Animal, get to talk to this full capacity crowd.
First time ever. That is great. Rex. That guy's pretty great too, huh?
This guy has been fantastic. He did it at the plate. He did it with the trick plays. And we saw the Equalizer point come into play here. Was this a sigh of relief to finally get back in the win column here?
Yeah, I mean, it felt good. We've been talking about it, trying to set the tone, get back on. I mean, Rack led us off at a big home run. He finishes with a rack flip in that inning. Guys took care of business. We had a good pitching staff tonight, a lot of trick plays. I think we got like 8 on them tonight, so that felt good. And, you know, it's my dad's birthday, so I had to try to go play well.
Of course you had to do it for Pops out there. But let's also talk about Danny Hosley. When he goes up there, it seems automatic. How much confidence do you have when 1-8 takes the mound?
I mean, all in the world. I kind of went through a mental checklist. He got down 2-0 on the first couple, and I looked at him. I was like, man, we got Danny Hosley. What are we worried about? When the ball gets to his hands in the 9th, we feel good with any lead with 18.
Hey, look, we also have our bananaball backstage question. 9-year-old McCoy wants to know a couple things. Who is the tallest player on the team, and who's your favorite player on the team?
Tallest on the team, Connor Harris / Stilts. I mean, it's kind of favorite on the team. I can't pick between these guys. I mean, me, Jackie, DR have been doing it for years, but everybody in that jersey that suits up tonight, those are my brothers. We get to do this together.
And this family came together tonight, and now they go for the series win tomorrow. Going to be an interesting one. Coxie, thank you so much.
See you for the day game.
Back to you.
Thank you very much, Rex. And Ryan Cox, factual. Connor Harris, 6'8". That's the tallest guy without the extension of stilts, who gets up to 10'11". Good work, Coxie, and great work with the stick as well. Known as the glove magician, he is becoming the wizard with the wand, because this guy, 2 for 3 on the night, a couple runs driven in, an RBI ball for a sprint, and had a run scored in his stead. Bryce Grisappi scoring after a Cox single. I mean, just doing it all, and then 3 trick plays defensively, too.
Look, there's a reason the Bananas elevated him out of that 10-hole, slotted him in 6th tonight. Also had a really cool moment with the fans, everybody doing his signature walk-up as he was coming up to the plate. 2 hits for Coxie, 2 runs batted in, and he's continued to move the needle when it's come to these trick plays. He had 3 last night, 3 in this contest. All around, really impressive stuff from Ryan Cox, and he wants to be one of those key leaders on this squad.
Hey, that's it. That's the word, leader. What a cerebral guy. The way he approaches the game, the way he talks about it, the young players in that locker room, the young pitchers in that locker, doesn't matter your position. That is a person that you listen to when he speaks about the game of bananaball and the game of life. Ryan Cox always has a word of wisdom. He deserves a moment like this in front of a crowd like this, and he continues to rack his consistency over his career is what's so impressive.
And what a birthday present for Dad. Again, happy birthday, Donald Cox. I'm sure watching up in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, as we welcome you back inside. He is the statistical savant. Some call him the statistical support.
Correct.
Who's to say?
It's kind of a tomato-tomato type situation. He'll take either. That's Josh Talevsky. He is Drake Toll. If you don't call him the voice of the party animals, he will fight you.
I've already fought Fake Toll tonight, so
exactly.
I'm loose.
Yeah, and do we have a report on Fake Toll? Do we know?
He is no longer with us.
Oh my gosh. That's not what we want to
he's
do.
Well, he's on the way to the hospital after what Ratbot and Cody Fluffman did to him.
Thoughts and prayers are with them. Well, mine are.
No doubt about that.
Not for me. Mine it's going to be okay.
And I'm just Biko Scala. Thank you for spending your Saturday night with us here in virtual Banana Land. I mean, it was always destined to get to this point, right? The Bananas and Party Animals in this historic series. Now we've got a rubber game tomorrow, Josh.
Yeah, and again, the equalizer point has been such a big factor for the Bananas. It was certainly the case tonight, but you still see that when you're playing as the visiting team, the margin of error is razor thin. You saw that trick play miss that led to Jake Skull getting the walk-up in the 8th inning that made this a much tighter ball game. Nonetheless, we talked so much about the Bananas' woes with runners in scoring position going into tonight. They were 5 for 11 with runners in scoring position. A big reason they were able to earn 3 points offensively, then grab that 4th with the equalizer point that led them to victory.
Monkey off the back, too, with the Bananas.
Yeah.
If you're a rookie, a younger player, you're wondering, all right, 4 losses in a row, we got to win. Okay, finally it came in. And for a guy like Ryan Cox, you've seen the ebb and flow of bananaball or baseball. Tonight, the culmination of the Bananas, keeping an even keel and playing a really consistent game. Even when things started to fall apart in the 7th or 8th, didn't matter. Danny Hosley there to close the door. This was a complete win for the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, it really puts it all into perspective. The 4-game losing streak is over, and Ryan Cox, that's a guy who witnessed a 12-game losing streak to the Party Animals from the end of 2023 into the beginning of 2024.
Tampa 2024, huh?
How about that?
Wow, Ryan Rodriguez, John Cena. The stars came out that weekend. Wow.
Well, While we reminisce, let's also take a look at the future because we have one more Bananaball game to happen this weekend, tomorrow afternoon. All eyes on Truist Park as it will be the Bananas and Party Animals dueling in this rubber match. We will be right back here on the Party Animals YouTube channel, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll kick off the pregame festivities. We will also be airing this on the CW, which means you're going to get some ad reads from all three of us. We're all very excited about that.
Superman and Lois right into Bananaball. I'm excited for this tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to really get to stretch our broadcasting chops tomorrow. And as we speak, still 2 Bananaball games.
2 Bananaball games!
Dose, Bananaball.
Yeah. No. Make sure you...
I don't know what games are in Spanish.
Besos.
Jose, Cheito, Partidos. Yeah, there it is, Partidos.
That's great. That's great.
Juegadores. Juegador. Yeah, I'm not good at reading lips, especially when it's not my first language. Drake, how you doing? You getting some breeze down there?
These are getting tighter and tighter. I get all those chicken strips I was sneaking during the game, man.
Yep.
I was feeling it.
Yep, and whole new access to this romper
we
as well.
We got a few more games at
Juegos. He was saying Juegos.
Tulsa and Wichita.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, there we go. Tomorrow, those games wrapped up?
Correct. That is the conclusion of their 3-game set. So you've got the Clowns and Tailgaters currently battling in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They have a rubber match going right now on the Tailgaters YouTube channel. You want to get there. And also get your other screen because you've got to have more than one.
Please, what are you here for? What are you still doing here?
Get to the Firefighters YouTube channel. See if they can fend off the coconuts. The coconuts are trying to sweep the firefighters. Before you leave, because you're still here if you're hearing us talk, a big shout out to our entire cast and crew. They are absolute superstars. It starts with the folks in the control room. Once again, our broadcast directed by Chris Haynes. They are all superstars in the control room in Savannah. And for everybody on site right here, our broadcast produced by Chad Reese, our executive producer of BTV, Mr. Josh Richardson, Rex Castillo, Hall of Fame performance down there. I mean, he put up marathon numbers down on the field. For Josh Talevsky, Drake Toll, Biko Scala, we all say, do your thing first.
Party on.
Yeah, party on. And we will also see you.
You got to say your thing first.